fans of Caliber, and welcome to the Soulcalibur 6 Asia League here in Penang, Malaysia. We're in our 5th battle stop here in Penang, Malaysia at the Penang Esports Festival. I'm Shen O, and with me is Dr. Fierce.
Hello.
And we're here to bring you the top 8 live here from Penang, Malaysia at Spice Arena.
Yeah, and our top 8 is actually very interesting right now. We have on the winner's side, we have INC Neon Faith having to fight Hold My Beer all the way from Indonesia.
So that's Neon Faith's Malaysia, right?
Yeah,
so that's Malaysia-Indonesia fight.
And then at the winner, on the other side of winner's semifinals, we have Singapore versus Taiwan. Then Malaysia in the losers bracket, and Singapore versus
Against
Singapore.
Yeah. So all these players have traveled here. The Malaysians mostly, most of them aren't even Penang natives, right?
No.
So everyone's traveled here. Everyone's warmed up for today. What are you looking forward to most today, Fierce?
Well, I really want to see how winners finals will look like. I'm really hoping that Neon Faith will make it all the way to ORES. And, you know, maybe a Nightmare Mirror will be something interesting, but we all know that how Nightmare Mirrors feel about mirror matches. So
Yep.
could be interesting seeing what Neon Faith pulls out. But it's also kind of sad to see on the loser side, Megusiv and Grims. You know, they play a lot against each other, and it's going to be really hard for Grimmers. But I don't know, VGD might pull out something miraculous. We never know on the loser side. Hard to say.
And speaking of nightmares, we actually do have 4 nightmares in this bracket here. That's not something you see in a lot of tournaments, right?
Yeah, I think everybody looked at each other who wasn't a Nightmare main and was just like, oh, where are the Greek girls? Where's everybody else? Like, where's the small swords? There's all big boys and big swords.
Big boys, big swords. We've got a Siegfried player in VGD as well, so that's like 5 big swords.
Yeah.
But on the flip side, we actually do have one of everyone's favorite characters, or everyone's undecided on her because it's Tira.
Oh yes,
there's always
Baron.
2 sides to Tira.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so can't wait to see how Baron from Singapore actually uses that character here today to start us off. Right, guys, so we're actually waiting for the players to go up on stage now. The MC at the event is on stage now, hyping up the crowd, getting ready to bring on our first 2 players. Neon Faith versus Hold My Beer. So what can you tell me about Neon Faith? You're INC as well, right?
Yeah.
What can you tell me about Neon Faith?
Okay, so long time ago, way long time ago, before Soulcalibur 6 came out, we were actually, I was a Guilty Gear player, right? Still am. And he wanted to learn fighting games, so helped him teach Guilty Gear. But when Soulcalibur 6 came out, he really went on his own and really studied that game really hard. So this is just a testament to what kind of effort he put into this game, and he's just been putting out all the stops, and I'm just so proud of him. Coming from just wanting to learn how to play a simple fighting game to being where he is right now. It's just very humbling.
And something that I pointed out yesterday, if you guys were watching, is that Soulcalibur Asia League is a series of tournaments, right? And Neon Faith actually made it down to Singapore for the first one.
Yeah.
And he got top 8 there. And now he's top 8 here today. And look at this man.
Oh, that's his famous shades. He loves those.
Both of them are wrapping a bit of their gear here. Look at that. So you got Hold My Beer on the left, trying to get sponsored by Sony, and Neon Faith on the right, trying to get sponsored by Cool Shades.
Yeah, and actually, funny thing, I think almost everybody in the top 8 is wearing the same lanyard from Rapfire.
Welcome to
if you guys can see, we're wearing it too.
We're wearing it too.
Little cool fact is here at Penang Esports Festival, we actually had someone selling Soulcalibur merchandise.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he had these adorable lanyards. We'll be talking about it on Twitter later. But adorable Soulcalibur lanyards, and you actually see both players are wrapping that lanyard right now.
Yep.
And later on we'll show you ours as well. Yeah, they've got stickers. He's got prints as well. He's got some prints of Cassandra. Pretty quick work, Cassandra's just newly released.
The Salvation
He's
one.
got it out already.
And A3 prints and all that. It's all sorts of artwork. Very beautiful. I mean, hopefully we can see some of that later. Maybe not on stream, I don't know.
If I'm not wrong, the booth is not open today, unfortunately, for people who are here. But yeah, we will be talking about it on Twitter later on. You guys can check it out. And maybe look forward to it at C Major.
Oh yeah,
they're
so
actually
of course I should be
from Singapore.
Yeah.
So they should be available there. But yeah, enough about that, and let's go straight into our first match. Today, winner's side, Neon Faith versus Hold My Beer.
Can't quite tell us. No, okay, it's the Greek girl stage. to small walls and 2 possible ring out locations. Well, they can all ring out.
And ladders.
Oh, ladders.
Yes, very important. There's ladders as well.
They need to get back on.
Outsider encountered. Neutralizing threat.
Ooh, so edgy.
A nightmare will
Devour your soul.
Even edgier. Oh my goodness.
All right, so we're all no man check. Starting off with that terror charge.
Oh, good interruption by Oh My Dear. Wow. Watch your feet.
Scarlet
Neon Face needs to play. Oh, almost went for the ring out.
Okay.
Maintain order.
Oh, very good sidestep into tech jump there from Neon Face. Good blocks on the Avenger, but nonetheless, Hope My Beer manages to take a step at the last moment and get that lethal hit to be for the win. And starting us off, this time not going for the straight Night Terror charge, but he did try a revenge attack to get it. Oh, Hope My Beer deciding to stop the Avenger pressure, and unfortunately, Neon Face is able to knock him out of it. Once again, Neon Face dealing very well with the Avenger pressure here from Hope My Beer. Very good step to the standing A.
Oh, and here's a big hit. Down we go.
Finally, quick call out there from Neon Face over the horizontal, the vertical. But yeah, Hope My Dear is managing to maintain a lot of pressure. Oh, that is going to be a kill there from Hope My Dear. So far defensively, Hope My Dear has been extremely sound here.
Yeah, moving just out of the way out of everything. Just stepping out.
And every time he tries to convert into an Avenger pressure game, Neon Face is able to respond to it. So that's why you see the match is kind of being dragged out a little bit. But nonetheless, Hope My Beer is managing to edge it out a little bit more, so hopefully Neon Fave manages to get a bit more momentum going. Once again, you see Neon Fave is just concentrating on like defending a bit too much. Gonna have to pop the soul charge to get himself some breathing space.
Oh my god, that's awesome. The tracking on it.
And yeah, it's like the entire interesting thing there from Hope My Beer is that he had a lot of time to put in an Avenger pressure game.
Yeah.
But the entire time he did not go for Avenger A. He went for the low kick one time, but he never went for the Avenger A. So it's kind of interesting. He actually saved that for the last round, and that made the final round look easy for him. Like get a good chunk of damage here and there, and then close it out with that dangerous low. And now Neon Faith is going to be worried about that low a lot, and you're probably going to see that defense he had against Avenger earlier, like crumble a little bit.
Oh my, it's his Yoshimitsu. Now he's been practicing this quite a bit, actually. Really comfortable with it in casual play. I think he pulled it out earlier in tournament, I believe.
Yep.
Maybe off stream, but yeah, he can play this Yoshimitsu. And he does actually have Grow experience playing with Megusef, who does play Grow, so maybe he's just feeling this run right now.
Yeah, you're right. They actually did mention to me that he's been practicing a lot with Megusef and just a variety of characters. He ends up playing the Yoshi Grow method a lot, so it does seem to work out with secondary pick. We'll see how it goes. He was quite uncomfortable in Nightmare earlier, so hopefully this change will help give him a much stronger fighting chance. Good with punish there. Unfortunately, no animation of the B-Side A. Good challenge on the Dragonfly. And just like that, Neon Faith a lot more comfortable this time, going to assert some form of game, but unfortunately, Hope My Beer's defense is just a little bit stronger than his, making the previous round look like it was entirely in his favor.
Yeah, just sucking the soul and getting that meter.
So a good challenge on the side step. Oh, okay, he's going to get his first launch here of the series, I believe. With the knockdown, but thanks to the range, it's a bit hard for Hope My Beer to challenge. And Neon Faith finally on the board with one round.
And was that a taunt?
Yep, that was his taunt. Yoshimitsu players are all a goofy bunch, so they want to pose, they want to joke around. Very nice with punish there off the missed throw. And now Hope My Beer at half-life, forced to pop his soul charge to prevent any pressure.
Oh, the enemy teleport gets stuffed right there.
Stuffed by Dragonfly A. Interesting hitbox there from Yoshimitsu. Oh my dear, managing to utilize his soul charge at the very last moment. But gets hot and some of his meters stolen by Neon Faith. This is going to kill.
Okay, he is really feeling himself.
Yep.
He's making it a point of it.
He is feeling his pick, and he's making some really wise decisions. Like earlier at the end of that last round, and right here again, he is going to steal meter. He's going to give him some more meter against Hold My Beer. Because you know how like if you win 2 rounds, your opponent's on his last round, he gains a 3 meter. So Neon Faith has actually absorbed meter using Yoshimitsu's mechanic twice already to keep up with that.
Yeah, even though he's in the round lead, he has more meter.
Yes, exactly. So even if he loses this round, which is going to happen here, he's going to go into the last round of this second game with full stock of meter. It is match point here for Hold My Beer, but Neon Faith has 2 sticks of button to work with. He's going to pop the first one. Going to get thrown for it, but still a lot of energy here, a lot of resources.
Yeah,
and Hold My Beer still doesn't have meter. He has it now for the soul charge. He's going to pop it immediately. See if he manages to close it up with just this one soul charge. So far, no damage here taken. Neon Faith managing to... Oh, and again he's stuck right into that, and that's enough damage to close it out. Hold My Beer takes it over Neon Faith.
2-0. Really feeling himself towards the end.
First to 2 set, so I think they are unclear on the... It's first to 2.
Yeah, trying to get the MC and Marshals up there really quick. But yeah, he was really feeling himself in that last round.
Yeah.
But like 2 really good calls from Hold My Beer got him opened up and just took a massive amount of damage. It was really unfortunate, but good stuff by both players though. Like good reads from Neon Faith, like great calls. Maybe the taunts just to hype himself up. He does need that.
Yeah,
Neon he's a very emotional player.
Yes, he's an emotional, very hype guy. Yeah, and like earlier you were a bit concerned about the counter pick for Yoshimitsu, but you can see that he was a lot more comfortable with the character for some reason over his main. So yeah, that was a good choice. Maybe he's still in the loser's bracket, so maybe he can take this time to adjust. Maybe consider starting with Yoshimitsu in his next matchup.
Yeah, he needs to take this time, get a breather, figure out what's going on, and try to square up his next opponent.
Yep, and his next opponent would either be VGD or Baron, the 2 Singaporeans in the loser's bracket. So we're going to see how well he adjusts to that. And yeah, we're going to get the... Sorry, I got distracted by the MC. Yeah, so now we're going to get ORES versus 575, Singapore versus Taiwan matchup.
Oh yeah, this is a match I want to see. So apparently they did play casuals after everything, and ORES didn't come out too happy, actually. Don't know whether I should share too much about emotion or anything like that, because we do know that ORES quite vocal on Twitter and everything like that, and very open about his tech. He was quite adamant on being possibly the best Nightmare around.
Yes.
And so when
definitely.
575 came around, it changed his
Whoa.
mindset.
So there's some crowd, people in the crowd are screaming like crazy for some reason. I guess ORES is really popular here, the Malaysian crowd.
Oh yeah, if there's anybody who's helped out the Malaysian scene to be at the level that it is, outside help, ORES was definitely one of those people.
So we do have ORES is sort of a bit of a hometown favorite here for some, a little bit strange, but being from Singapore and all, but yeah, nice to see that there's this sort of camaraderie between the 2 nations.
Yeah, and I actually got to know ORES through Guilty Gear, so like...
so it's like been a long
Yeah, I've known him for ages. So like when he talked about his main game, like non-stop about Soulcalibur 6, it's like, dude, I have to check this out. And I've been really happy with the game, and then the community, it's been really nice, especially to Neon Faith. And
you're right. Like I talk to ORES a lot, and he spends a lot of time. Every time he goes to Malaysia, he'll be like, "I'm gonna." Some of the guys are interested in Soulcalibur. I'm gonna bring it over to them. I'm gonna introduce them to the game. So he's been doing a lot of work in that sense. And but speaking of traveling, 575 on the other hand from Taiwan. This guy is he wasn't playing so much. He's pretty much a SC6 guy. Yeah. Like he played a bit of online at the tail end of 5, but 6 he's been really into the game, and he has been traveling a lot. He's one of the best examples of a world warrior right now. He's been to like both big Japanese tournaments this year. He's been to, of course, he's from Taiwan. He's been to a Taiwan event. He came to C Major for last year in Singapore, and he's going to C Major later on. He's here in Malaysia. He's pretty much hit every big Soulcalibur tournament in Asia in the past 10 months. And
he's super friendly. Like first time meeting him, it was kind of. You see him on stream and all that, but then he comes up to you, smiley face, and it's just like, hey, I'm 575, and it's just like, oh, right, yeah.
You're the guy. We've heard of you because you're going around. It's nice to have you here with us as well. Yeah, and shout outs to 575's mom as well, like one of the friendliest people you'll ever meet.
Oh, the friendliest.
They always travel together, and like she's like, I'm here to take care of my son, but when you're in the room with them, she'll take care of you as well. So it's like,
she'll move the furniture around for you. We had casuals in our hotel room.
We had casuals.
She was so nice. Turned down the aircon and
everything. She was like, you're cold. I'll turn on the aircon for you. You need water. Yeah, she's very
took out
nice.
classes. So nice.
Yep.
And this is the sort of thing the community like really needs and moves on.
Yoo-hoo! Can you guys see me on the right side of the screen?
Behind 575. Wow.
Yeah. Okay. That's enough for me.
Enough camera time. But yeah, I'm actually really, really interested in what these two pick because aside from Nightmare, of course, we've seen I've seen 575's Cassandra, bit of Sophitia, and of course we know that Ores has a Taki. If you hang around the Taki Discord and you're going like, man, let's look up some anti-Nightmare tech, and you're just scrolling through, you'll realize that 12 out of the 10 videos that you see there, they're from Ores.
Yep.
It's quite ridiculous.
And he's even though he's a Nightmare main, honestly he talks about Taki a lot more. He really talks about Taki a lot more. Sometimes I wonder why he's even calling himself a Nightmare main in the first place. And yeah, the other thing is also throughout the past few days, both of these players, as well as Neon Faith, who we saw earlier, have been, like you saw Neon Faith's Yoshimitsu, both of these players as well have been teasing a lot about their secondaries, and they've been telling everyone that they don't like playing their mirror match.
Yeah.
So it's going to be very interesting. I'm not even sure if there's going to be a blind pick, because most likely they're not going to go for Nightmare versus Nightmare. But if they lose to the counter, they're probably going to switch to Nightmare, since there'll be a new matchup.
That's their comfort area, yeah. So if anything, that's a fallback, but seeing what they're going to pick off right off the bat is going to be very interesting, and how each one is going to react to that.
Yep.
So
there's going to be a scissors, paper, stone game at the character select screen itself.
Yeah.
Yep. Because like, let's say you're Ores and I'm 575. You pick Taki, I pick Cassandra. And if I lose my first game and I switch back to Nightmare, now you're forced to play this game where I'm using my main and you're not. And then if you lose, you have to choose between, are you going to go for the Nightmare mirror which you don't like, or are you going to stick with this Taki versus Nightmare situation where you're playing your secondary and I'm playing my main? So it's like this scissors, paper, stone game happens right when the game starts. There is actually a marshal up there. I'm not sure if he's here to administer a blind pick or help with technical issues.
Yeah, it seems like the 575's controller cannot sync up properly to the PS4.
He uses, if I'm not, he uses his own headset. Did he just hold it like the? Do you see on recently there was this Japanese girl that went viral because she holds the controller the other way.
Oh,
the way 575 was holding it.
Yeah, just the other side.
Yeah.
In my time on Twitter and the internet, I have seen a strange amount of controllers. We've seen Guitar Hero controllers. We've seen keyboard controllers. We've seen someone play Guilty Gear with a driving wheel. So we've seen people playing Super Smash Bros. Melee with a controller upside down.
Yes,
Nothing surprises me anymore. But now that you mention it, I didn't actually look at 575's hand while we were playing casual.
No. He's holding it. He's holding it properly now.
Okay, because I didn't take an account because I was getting my butt kicked thoroughly.
Okay, guys. He's actually, I believe he's plugging in a headset. Oh no, that's still the controller. Yeah. Okay, so a little bit of shenanigans here. But just give us a moment. We'll get back to you real short.
Yeah. I mean, running tournaments on PS4 is nice and simple, tournament regulation sort of thing, but it would be more of a nightmare on PC.
Oh yeah,
honestly.
So actually, of all people, Ores actually just texted me and said, oh yeah, 575's pad is not working. So,
okay. Yep.
so you can see the respect there. He wants to make sure everyone knows what's really going on. It's this is probably like, I think coming into Penang Esports Festival, this was the matchup that most people wanted to see.
Definitely.
Yeah,
because we have like Ores talking about his nightmare, and then 575 traveling around and showing off his nightmare.
Yep.
So people want to see these two clash for sure, and we're so happy that it's happening in Winter Semis.
In the past few months, Ores hasn't had much opportunity to travel, but he did start off Soulcalibur 6 with a bang. He made a huge impression at NEC in Philadelphia last December, as well as at EVO Japan. Like, I'm sure everyone at home knows who EVO Top 8 this year, Kayane, is. Yeah, so do you know who eliminated her from EVO Japan?
Yeah, it was our man right here.
It was Ores.
Yeah.
It was Ores, yeah. So he did make a huge impact earlier this year. Started a new job, so the traveling hasn't been as much as he'd like to. But yeah, this is a guy who, like I said, 575 is a world warrior. The moment Ores has a chance, he'll be a world warrior as well. So I really want to see like how, these two players who have spent a lot of time, a lot of effort, and a lot of airplane miles,
Oh yeah, for
airline
sure.
miles, invested into this game, invested into their character. 575 is running away. 575. Oh no, is he afraid of Ores? No, he's. Oh wait, that's the direction of the toilet. Okay, so.
Yeah, maybe just a little break. But I definitely know that Ores is the kind of guy who would take this sort of break to reflect on his notes.
Yep.
And as someone who has peeked over it, there's a lot of notes.
Yep.
The man.
This is a man in thought.
Yes, in deep thought.
He actually stopped doing this for a while, but he liked to do the thinker in the past, which was funny because we were in Philadelphia, right? And we randomly we went to the Rocky Steps,
Okay.
and I forgot who is the name of the guy who sculpted the thinker, but his museum is like right in front of the Rocky Steps.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, Ores was like super excited. He was like down there pondering, taking photos of him. All right, so yeah, a little bit of technical difficulties are getting sorted out here. So give us a few more minutes, guys. Meantime, you can look at that thinking man pose. I wish I had a camera here instead because one of the crew started dancing in front of me for some reason.
Yeah, we're thoroughly entertained, but we're trying our best right here to keep you guys watching.
I'm like, yeah, we should just put a camera on this guy.
Yeah, it's like the robot.
No, he walked away he walked away once I said that. Shoutouts to Lorek, Just Dance 2020 champion of PEF 2019. I'm just kidding. I don't think I'm not sure what happened during the Just Dance segment. I think there was a Just Dance segment.
I'm pretty sure there was. I also saw an Overcooked.
Yeah. That was there as well.
That game's hype.
Yep.
All right.
So
Looks like
Python's back. Controller's working. He's nodding. Oh. There's an extra PS4 being passed around.
or maybe that was supposed to be the other. Well. All right.
So serious mode is on. All right. I'm not gonna vote for 575 because I don't like his lanyard. His lanyard is boring and blue.
It's missing a bit of color, if you know.
It's not a Soulcalibur 6 lanyard. Not like the previous match that we had.
Yeah.
So great fans was
the
great
lanyard
fans.
has like Siegfried and Pain, all sorts of stuff. The cute Taki. Oh my gosh, I wish I could show you guys. Yeah, take that water, hydrate. You're gonna need it. Just see your hands waving in the background. Like, woo!
This is us getting hype. Can you see the hype from the corner of the screen, guys? Yoo-hoo!
They took the Games Fusion PS4 onto the stage.
La 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 la. And 575 noticed us. Notice us, Uchiu. Notice us, Uchiu. I mean, we've thoroughly distracted him. Look at that, guys.
Yes, he is amazed. He is stunned. He is.
See, now he's pointing over, asking people what the hell are those people doing?
This will psych you out, man.
Like, yeah.
This is actually good stretching.
Stretch them vocal cords, stretch them biceps.
Back to. MC's going.
Oh no. Oh no, they're turning up his fan. His fan in the corner. They're turning off his fan. So the wind will not blow on 575 today.
Are these secretly? Hold on. Personality-wise, do you feel like these two are secretly edgelords, or does that go without saying? Two Nightmare Maids.
I think I think you're kind of right. Like the moment you leave Ores alone, he starts channeling his inner Chuni. And I won't be surprised if 575 is the same. Now that you mention it, their mannerisms, the way they talk, was actually really similar.
Yeah, it's like they're both really polite in person, but then when you leave them alone for a bit, you just look at them and you can tell like something's going on in there.
Yep.
Like,
oh no, who knows? Like on 575, maybe in his hotel room, he's like singing the Chinese version of the Pokemon theme song or something. I want to be the very best.
Like if you're on Twitter late at night, it's sometimes a treat. You get these like 5 tweets in a row from Ores.
Yep.
Going on, and then it's just like all gone.
The philosophy of Ores.
Yeah, just like peeking into the mind of that nightmare is just something else.
Checking the way his hair looks.
Yeah.
That's actually become the Singapore tag right now. Thanks to shout outs to PG Shen Chan,
Really?
the man who's very vocal about his hair. Yeah, so now you see like Singaporean players on stage using their phones as using the selfie cam to check their hair all the time. Yeah, that's ORES for you
I
as
mean,
well.
the man's sponsored. He's got to look good.
He's gonna look good.
He's
Yes,
got to look good.
he's got that style, that panda style. There's actually one of his teammates in top 8 for Dragon Ball later as well.
Oh yeah,
the
Panda Global.
Globals. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can never remember the number B and ends in the name, so I'm not gonna try.
Ban.
Ban.
Yeah, everybody's just going with
Ban.
Ban.
Yep.
Yeah, I can understand because like when it comes to the Japanese in-game names, right? It's like people pronounce Fenrich as Fenready, and then back and forth.
Fenready.
It's like long time ago, everybody was saying Fenrich, and then you know you get these new people who's like who's Markman going it's Fenready.
Fenready.
Yeah, and then who's to say who's right? You know, because when you talk to the guy, he doesn't actually talk about himself. So
yeah.
Dragon Ball Tag.
Oreos is actually someone like that as well. You know, people can't decide if he's ORES or Oreos.
Really?
Sometimes he can't decide as well.
Oh yeah. I actually had this talk with him because first time meeting him, right? I think it was the first time I ever went to see him, which organizers were really like hearing stuff about me in Malaysia because it's like this guy just came out of nowhere and just started playing Guilty Gear, and they helped bring me over, and then I was meeting ORES, I call him ORES, and I was just like, oh, Shane, okay, Shane, what's your in-game name? Maybe we've met. I was like, so you know the number 0? I was like, yeah. You put that and then res. Oh, so like 0 resolution. I was like, oh, it's ORES and all that.
Yeah, it's because he used to go by Zero Kage.
Oh yes.
Yes, and then after that, he wanted to shorten it down to 0. But there's a Nightmare player, West Side called 0. So shouts to 0 as well. He's because of that, ORES actually flipped the name around. So it's supposed to be ORES, but after someone called him Oreos, he started liking it. Then he occasionally signs up as Oreos. So I've been calling him Oreos since then. Cause yeah, it's a cute name.
Yeah, it sort of sounds like an identity crisis, but
I think it's good. You know, everyone's out there trying to like make some cool name for themselves, and like he's like, I'm Oreos.
Okay, so
sponsor me the Bisco.
I told you about the origin of my name, all right? But I'm gonna leave
We'll keep it. You know, that's secret Malaysian tag. You want to find that out? Come here to Penang and like come here to Malaysia and like money match this guy. First to 300, then you'll find out.
It's so crazy.
It's like the unlimited option to like you just I need to go to sleep. Then you delay the result of the match a few more days.
There's actually only one person I've known who's actually gone forward with a first 100.
Soulcalibur.
And that was VGD.
6.
Sounds like him.
Sounds, you know, I say this and there's no surprise on your face.
Yeah,
It's
no
just like,
surprise at all,
okay,
yeah. You guys will get to see VGD on stage later on as well, so you might be able to figure out what we're talking about.
Yeah, and if you haven't seen him, you'll see him in the top Twitch clip in this channel already in 24-hour trending. With his attempt at a handshake.
Yes. That handshake, yes. I need that. I need to save a copy of that clip as well for reasons. Yeah, you guys will find out. If you follow us at twitter.com/versusasia, you'll find out about that as well. Yeah.
They got those emotes right now. A lot of
twitch.tv/versusasia. We actually do have emotes for Soulcalibur and the other fighting games as well. And for those of you who subscribe to us, you know that money's not going into our pockets.
Welcome to the
it's actually going to the final prize pool of the Soulcalibur Asia League. So if you guys want to support these players from where you're watching at home, you can simply just subscribe. You can use your Twitch Prime account if you have Amazon Prime. You can just connect your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account and support these players for free. So why not? Go and do that right now.
Okay,
but yeah, or maybe just hold that for a moment for the break that we're having later because our match is gonna get started here. 575, happy with controls, and we are going to start with the dreaded mirror match.
Yeah, I thought they were going to go to their subs, but both are rocking Nightmare. One is the, riding purple, classic color on the right. All right.
So basically, that's why we're sitting here and not up there because they mixed us up before the tournament even started.
Yeah, clearly they already won the mind game with us.
Sword, quench your thirst.
I'll quench mine as well.
Oh, yeah, good idea.
Will devour your soul.
And you know, Nightmare might not be edgy, just might be very health conscious.
Maybe.
Oh my god, these two guys are already thinking like each other, like doing the exact same thing at round start.
So a good punish there from 575. Oh, both trading 2 ways, not wanting the other person to press any buttons at all. Very nice, making use of the wake up just to get himself Night Terror charge. But 575 calls out the 6k after that. Right, very good. Once again, both players know this character so well. You're gonna see it. Do you see that identical
Are
to
they
A
just
or
like
neutral?
playing, like mirrored cells? They know exactly what's going on and just like mirroring it completely one-to-one. This is insane.
So both of them are both trying to make their opponent a bit, go a bit more passive. Probably have some mix-up game in mind or some set play in mind that they want to force. But no, it's been a lot of small pokes and vanishes all the way. You'll see a lot of that. Okay, and this time now 575 is going to get a call out. So what you're going to notice is that, oh wow, the 6B drill.
B.
So like earlier we saw that both players were going for a lot of small pokes, right? So that's why you see them now going for a lot of revenge attacks, the 6Bs, 6Ks as well as the 6A plus Bs. Trying to call out the low pokes, but unfortunately it's not working so well so far. Very nice set play there from Ores.
575 says, get off me, it's my turn now. Drill.
Good block there, unfortunately it's too far away to punish.
Oh, Ores ready for that. Oh, he's feeling himself that movement.
Just going tonight, those twice in a row. Now 575 is probably getting a bit of what he wants here, Ores being really passive. But now that his bar is yellow, he's actually forced to move a little bit more. And just like that, 575 punishes him for it. He takes out that much of his life bar. So, nice pick up. Unfortunately, the wrong follow-up here on 575, unable to confirm the counter in time. And now Ores has a chance. Pops the soul charge to maintain some pressure, but 575 has 2 meters of his own. And he's just going to take it into the last round with full resources. Big counter hit with punish there from Ores. 575 can use some of that meter. Maintain the night third charge since Ores has this as well. And it rewards him perfectly with his combo. Oh, and the pickup there, Ores got ducking. Forced to pop his own soul charge. And unfortunately he ducks into the Heaven's Drill once again. 575 drill piercing the heavens here. He is satisfied with himself, and Ores is just deep in thought here.
Yeah, and if you caught a glimpse of that Zero Res with a faint smile followed by serious dark thought. Famous.
So now, there's no ninja coming out. We're going to go straight into the rematch. Nightmare versus Nightmare, no counter pick. Ores is forced to win this entire thing with his main now. No shenanigans.
I think he's convinced himself that he has to win this with Nightmare, if anything.
There is a bit of a pride thing on the line, especially since there's so many Nightmares in this tournament. But unfortunately, 575 is making him pay, and he's just stamping his claim.
And a perfect.
575 with authority here. He wants that title of Best Nightmare in Asia. And once again, another call out into the Night Challenge match. False block there, gonna play a lot more guard gauge here. The second round, which is good because Ores has started to become a bit more passive. So 575 pushing the guard damage is gonna give him a lot of momentum in this matchup. Limit the options that Ores has.
But let's not let it have another perfect.
Oh, the jump kicks. And this is gonna kill. Into the wall splat. Can he convert it fully? Yes, he does.
And it's another one.
Double perfect. Ores really needs to find some sort of something to grab onto here. But still he's being a little bit too passive. With a soul charge. See, goes for the 6B, doesn't get it wisely, doesn't continue the string though. But 575 doesn't get a wall start off of that. He tried to go for the combo. And now Ores a little bit of breathing room. The AGA is good, catches him and pushes 575 towards the ring edge. 575 no charge, but to pop the soul charge. And now Ores once again forced to be on the defensive. Oh, not following up the Heaven's Drill. Still a good chance here for Ores to get around here. Oh, and he gets the counter, does he convert correctly? Hey. And he does! Ores finally on the board!
Calling it a bit too close there, but oh my goodness. Ores.
And once again, it's still all 575 to begin with, but Ores is going to try to reverse this with the soul charge, maintain the pressure. Very good fuzzy from 575 to avoid the GSA, and that's going to reward him the combo that killed him last round. Another false block, once again playing the guard gauge. Trying to charge again, but Ores came back from this last round. Tried to get a flapjack, it's broken. Good call out. Doesn't get caught by the in the back hit of the A plus B.
Yeah, Orez doing a little pirouette, trying to catch up with the camera right there.
It's really it's gonna get into the B. It's really gonna be close here. Soul Charge 575. He has the advantage with the meter. Orez is not dead. 1 point at the 2A closes him out. Orez with a huge burst of life at the very end there, but unfortunately 575's momentum was a bit too much to go up against, and yeah, Orez gets knocked into the loser's bracket.
That was
Wow.
starting off with a double perfect. 575's momentum there was just really too much, and luckily Orez found some sort of grip there,
it's
but
like you get double perfected, but double perfected, you almost lose the game and then you just come back like that. Yeah, that required quite a lot of a lot of gut.
yeah, and that's definitely something that Zero Res has. So
Orez. So
good stuff on him. But I believe we're moving on into the loser side of the bracket right now.
So 575 and Hold My Beer both sitting pretty in winners finals right now. So that'll be later on into first to 3. They're guaranteed top 3 position now. Yeah, and we'll see how it goes in losers bracket. Believe we'll be starting off with Megusev. I was so distracted by their last match, I didn't see who they pulled to the stage.
Yeah, I looked away
Yeah.
right there. MC's hyping up some stuff right now.
So yeah, we're gonna move into the match real soon. Apologies guys if I sound like a horse. I literally lost my voice half an hour before the tournament started. It's you know, Penang food is irresistible. Like,
My God, I feel like I'm getting weight.
Just by breathing the air here.
It's so good. Like we go to a food court, a mall food court, and we're happy still.
Yep.
It's unbelievable,
Yep.
and it's cheap.
Yes, it's cheap.
Malaysian
because,
food is cheap.
I was actually looking at like the tourism. There's some advertisements with a tourism board being played during breaks on stage, and yeah, there's a lot of reviews about how Penang is like the #1 tourist capital, budget tourist capital in the world.
Yeah.
And yeah, I find it very hard to disagree with that. Like I agree 100%. Everything it's really clean.
Yeah.
I think it's one of the cleanest states in Malaysia.
Yeah, it's definitely
and
up there.
maybe even Southeast Asia. But not as clean as Singapore though. We drink detergent over there, so it's a different story.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's really clean. It's the food is really good. There's a lot of breeze all the time. Like everything is
so refreshing.
yeah.
Even though the weather is so hot here.
Yeah, the weather is
when
so
that
hot.
breeze hits you, it's nice and cold, and you're like, I can walk forever.
Yeah, because it's a nice, quiet. Like it's very well developed, but it's still a nice, quiet island.
Yeah.
There's a few and far skyscrapers.
Depending on where you are on the island, you get your like nice beach, and then you get your city, and it's just like it's sort of in harmony together.
And it's
for
a
sure.
10-minute car ride away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, technically on paper, but then you have the jam. But that there's
Because
there's always something to do.
because Penangites have a lot of stuff to do. There's so much good stuff to do.
yeah, like.
They're going everywhere, all the time, on the road, all the
And
time.
if you don't know what to do in Penang, just follow the crowd.
Yep.
Why is that restaurant full? It's because the food is good. Go. Why is this beach full? It's because the beach is nice. Go. Nice and simple. Like Penang, the people of Penang know what's good here. Just line up.
I would like to point out that we're disappointing the people at home right now. Because like, you know, when you see that shirt, why are we not singing?
Oh, I mean,
Mama,
are we gonna get
I
copyright?
just killed a man.
All right, so these two.
What's the next line? Put a bullet in his
gun
head. Put a gun to his head. Now he's dead. Mama, life has just begun.
We need to go for
I'm
karaoke,
killing
man.
my voice once more again.
But yeah, Megusev. So, you know something funny?
Welcome to
First
the
time I met
stage
this
of
guy,
history.
did not know how much of a veteran he was at Soulcalibur. Saw me play, because I play a bunch of fighting games as well with Dan and all that, and he assumed like Dan and me were like veterans of this game. So like when he came up against it, he was just like, oh, don't worry, I lose. And we just like look at him, and it's just like, you've been tearing up the bracket, what do you mean? And he like thoroughly wiped us. He's such a humble man. This is the guy that while he's losing, he will laugh.
You always
He
like
is
people
so
like
good.
that.
You
It's
think
a,
you can win?
like people think it's just it's a nice personality, but it's contagious.
Yeah.
And like your entire scene will it rubs off on the entire scene. So people like Megasevs are like gems.
Yeah, he's just so happy. You can't be angry at him, even though he does like something like really scummy. You know exactly what I mean. He plays Raphael. You know, like before ult catch Raphael while standing B into CE.
Mm-hmm.
You know how many times he hit me with that? It's like, why are you crouching? And he just starts singing and just like dancing in front of me. I'm just like, I can't hurt the man.
I play Killick, so my 3B was -10. So pre-patch is like the only character that encountered me.
I shall grind you dead.
So I know that feeling.
You know that feeling?
But yeah, we're gonna go off here.
All right.
Our first team kill of the day. Megaset versus Grimace.
Oh, Grimace loves to open with that. Oh! Great awareness from Grimace, just going straight up and knocking him out already.
Battle 2. Fight.
But yeah, very good start off from Grimace there.
All right, we're in prep.
Let us begin.
Let us begin.
I actually just noticed that Raphael does say Grimace sometimes. So kind of appropriate that he's going up against Grimace.
Oh, you're right. More stick waving. Blue stick waving.
Alright, good throw back there from Grimace. Gonna get his own throw of his own. Run up, wants to mix up. Oh, Jake goes for the terror charge instead. One step options to his soul charge moves. Try and close out this round against Megaset.
Literally seeing Grimace cycle through grabs. Oh, front throw doesn't work. Oh, let me try a back throw. Just working through the options.
I kind of see that both players do know each other quite well. They're both like spending a few seconds every round just to try and feel each other out. Grimace mostly on the offensive here, and just as Megaset tries to challenge, the 6-8 plus revenge knocks him out of it. And oh, Megaset caught stepping there.
And Grimace loves that move. He loves it.
The classic 2-2B from Nightmare.
It's so satisfying to hit.
For you to
Especially on lethal hit, right?
Oh, the thud on lethal hit is you grow chest hairs. Oh, I thought I was gonna get another one right there, but doesn't happen. Doesn't go for the third charge. Yep, goes for it again. Oh yeah, Grimace charging up the edge right now. Oh no! The unblockable! You don't do that to a man on stage. Okay, I know that Grimace is straight up edgy. Because I know him way long ago, so I can hear him every time he terror charge. That's like literally powering him up. He loves it.
As you say that, you look at him right now, he's got this like...
He's like, I am the darkness. This is the sword of despair, and you will taste it.
I'm the queen.
I am the queen. And then
he
Mikusim, also obviously shaken by the unblockable super. It's like, you just held that. You just hold the button, and I stared at you.
Welcome to the stage of history.
Oh, okay. Looks like he's gonna bring out another character. There's the Grow. Everybody knows the Grow.
Now this is a matchup that I'm actually familiar with seeing because when you watch Malaysian videos, you see a lot of Megasets grow against like Grimm's, Neon Faith, and sort like that. So Megasets grow is something I'm more familiar with compared to Raphael.
Yeah, he's been cycling around Grow and Raphael for quite a while, and he does love Raphael. But truth be told, he's actually set to come in.
Ah, yes.
So no character, work with what you got. And Grow is just as edgy, so that works out nicely. I mean, this is a game about swords and weapons. Of course, it has to be edgy, including in our play. So
it's a game about soul edge.
Exactly.
So the edge is soul, you're better. I was actually gonna say like Megaset was starting off looking a little bit uncomfortable with the Grow pick at the start of this round, but yeah, he just clean house with Grims in the like later 10 seconds of the round. Very good crouch. Good punish there from Grims on the Avenger A.
Well, try to press a button in that one.
Which makes me realize he's actually the second Grow of the tournament today. After Hold My Beer in the winner's side.
And not the only Grow, there was also Vince.
Yeah.
Nasty.
Was Vince knocked out in 16 place, but yeah. Good catch on the step here from Megaset. So far, it seems like Avenger stance is working out very well for him. Apart from that, he's picking his spots. He's trying to go into stance and like pick Grims apart. And yeah, Grims unfortunately unable to respond to it properly. Almost get the reverse ring out there.
Gonna make me scream on this mic.
Very good combo conversion of the lethal hit. And yeah, Grims popping the meter. The 3-bar that he got earlier.
Working on that guard gauge.
Yep. Oh, it's gonna crush in the middle at the start of GSA plus B. Unfortunately, so not that much damage. But once again,
No, sir, you will not have your turn. Here, have my horse.
once again, the critical edge calls on Medusa. Oh, the raw critical
my
edge is gonna respond to the Grim Strike perfectly. And yeah, the change in character working out perfectly for Medusa here. 3 straight rounds in a row, no round.
Let orders.
Grimace.
Okay, taking a bit to think. Yeah, get it together.
Medusa is like shaking his head, like,
Yeah,
why didn't
yeah,
I do
you-
this earlier?
Yeah, you won the round. Why are you in disbelief of yourself?
He's
Then
like,
again,
I shouldn't have picked Raphael just now.
Yeah. Then again, he did pull me by the side. It was just like, why does everybody play big swords?
Yep.
You know, why in this country?
It's been the story from Penang Esports Festival ever since it was announced. It's like, we're going to have at least 4 nightmares in the top 8, and sure enough, we had 4. But yeah, Medusa definitely comfortable with the nightmare matchup. Going to get a wall splat. Chooses to move back to get a bit of positioning instead, but yeah, Grim knocks him back into the wall. Nice dig up there. Going to go for a bit of guard pressure instead into Avenger. Very nice sidestep. Avenger sidestep there, and the guard crush low punishes Grims for trying to go for a reversal edge. Good attempt to punish off the 3B, but unfortunately, yeah, nice side stun. Both have got a little bit of a sidestep to them. But once again, calling out the reversal from Grims here. It's like Medusa kind of already knows when Grims is going to try and do a reversal edge. Because Grims hasn't been using reversal edge so far. And the 2 times he tried to do it, Medusa just called him out completely and punished him heavily for it.
That quick duck.
Once tried to go for it again, but this time Grims had to block. Unfortunately, damage already been done, so you see Grims' life bar is flashing yellow. And he cannot continue being on the defensive for too long. Medusa just going crazy knowing that Grim's options are being limited here. He has to soul charge.
Maximum edge.
He just has one more chance here to close out this round. The same situation we had just now, and the low!
Anime beats it.
The low from across the screen just takes him out.
Yeah, and the good hug between the 2 players.
Oh, they're hugging on the screen. Oh, we can't see that right now, but yeah, the good friends are hugging. That's why they disappear off their chairs. Wow. Like that conversion after the pick to grow, it was like,
A whole different thing.
yeah, why do you pick the Raphael, dude? Like, why?
Maybe he was a bit frazzled because he had to fight Vince and his girl and then hold my bear as well in casual. So it may have been like, you know, I'm not that good of a girl to them, so maybe, you know, stretch up some different characters. But clearly, Grow is the answer. Anime was the way to go.
Anime was the way to go.
Yes.
Yeah, Super Eye Patch Wolf was the way to go. Yeah, it's a...
Eye Patch, Devil Trigger, Wolf. All the super anime things.
Yep.
Brooding, Claw Hand.
It's literally waiting for a Platinum Games crossover.
Yeah.
Just asking for it. Platinum Games, guest character for Soulcalibur 6. Let's go.
Yeah.
Then you can put Grow in your next game. But yeah, good stuff there from Medusa. I really like how that played out. You know, he picked a character that he's been working on a lot. Went into the game, felt out Grims, and after that just thought to himself, yeah, you know what? I think Grow can blow him up. Just went there and did it. That was 6 rounds in a row, actually.
That was
6 rounds in a row.
Clean rounds in a row. And that guy was in his head.
Yeah, I think he only went to like yellow life like once. So it was completely up to him, completely up to Medusa. Very nicely done there from him. Grims unfortunately being knocked out of the tournament, but yeah, that's the way life goes. Double elimination, losers bracket. Speaking of losers bracket, we're going to go up to the second losers bracket match of the day.
Yes, VGD and Baron.
But Singapore's VGD versus Singapore's Baron. VGD, of course, you mentioned, pretty well traveled to Malaysia as well.
Yes, a good friend of mine.
Yep, plays a lot of
friend
games.
being used very loosely. Sometimes I want to strangle him.
It's political correctness to say friend.
Yeah, okay.
It's
No, that's the best way to put it.
Friend.
He's a friend.
Yep, he's a buddy.
Friend.
Yeah, against Baron. Like, for Soulcalibur 6 fans, if you don't follow like Singapore Caliber especially, like Baron's an unknown name. But if you followed 5 in for Singapore Caliber like events and stuff, Baron was the guy to look out for. The last C major we had with Soulcalibur 5 in 2013, Baron was actually the finalist. Yeah, he he lost to Itabashi Zangief, unfortunately. But yeah, it's a really strong player, someone that we're really all looking forward to. And most importantly, he plays Tira.
And it's not a big sword.
It's
Praise
not a big
be.
sword.
Praise.
It's not a big sword, yeah. So there we go. VGD on the left, Baron on the right. Most likely going to be a Siegfried versus Tira.
Yeah.
You can argue that both characters are a little bit bipolar, you know. Siegfried got the whole my hand, I'm turning to nightmare thing going on. Yeah, so both should be pretty explosive.
Yeah, and Tira is the girl you don't want to bring to your family's place.
Yep. And the other thing is Baron is like this really quiet guy, to the point where I didn't even know he was coming.
He just showed up and was like, oh, hey.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm going to expose myself right now. I didn't prepare like tidbits about Tira for commentary. I did not prepare it. So like yesterday I said some stuff, then Shen Chan actually texted me really like, dude, you said the wrong thing. I'm sorry guys, I'm a fraud. Yeah, I only like prepare, so like I thought I'll come here and just prepare Nightmare because there's gonna be like 6 Nightmares in top 8. But no, there's a Tira. Thanks a lot, Baron, you've exposed me.
And honestly, we only have one guy that plays a little bit of Tira in Malaysia, but he's actually a Siegfried main. Like, he was like, I want to learn Tira, I want to learn Tira, and then couldn't win anything with Tira. It just went, play Siegfried, and then, you know, Siegfried.
Yep.
Very privileged character. Very, very big, big
Welcome to the stage
So
of
for those of you who are unfamiliar with Tira, Tira is, when I say bipolar, I'm not like trying to be rude or anything. The character changes personalities.
Yes.
She's got a jolly mode and a gloomy mode.
And then one more mode. Can't forget that.
So that one special, we'll talk about it in a bit. So 2 modes, and she during her moves, there is a random chance that she changes stunts.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, and there's a random chance that she has a bit of a migraine, which puts her at disadvantage. So her combos can actually be extended if she mood changes, and they can actually drop, and sometimes you can even punish her after a combo because of the migraine.
Yeah.
And if she changes stances enough time, she goes into this this thing that they call Coda, which is she's permanently soul charged in Gloomy.
Yeah.
Which means half of the time, with or without Nita, she's in soul charge. If you've touched this game, you know how scary is soul charge.
Yes. And the damage.
Yes.
The damage from Tira, witnessing that yesterday was just disgusting.
And now it's going to be your guys' turn to experience it as well. As you can see, Baron started off with a bit of a taunt there. That's actually one of the ways to transition into the stance that he wants, which is the gloomy stance. You can see gloomy stance if you see Tira glow purple, and she changes back to Jolly if she glows yellow. So yeah, the reversal edge is going to go in VGD's favor here. And you can see the purple there from Baron, so he's now in the gloomy stance. He's going to have a lot of damage to mess it up. But as I say that, stance change again, and with the volatility of that character, you can see how much of a hard time Baron's having. But he's going to stick to his main, see how it goes out. So staying completely passive here, finally gets a combo starter, tries to go for the mood change but didn't get it.
Yeah, VGD's not letting him set up or do anything. And
good attack there from Baron, unfortunately there is no way to punish that. Yeah, VGD just abusing the fact that Baron's being a little bit too defensive here. Now he's gonna get this pickup into the ring out.
all that momentum just literally off the side of the cliff.
And that's only available in Gloomy. So it just happened to change that, and then Baron immediately realized he had the option. He went for it, he got it, and just like that, Baron's on the board.
And
but no, VGD,
Baron's off the stage.
Now he's off the stage, on the board, off the stage. VGD showing off he has ring out as well.
The classic.
So the classic, the classic VGD starter. I like to say it's because he's a 2D player, so he likes earning meter. He doesn't like having full meter. He wants to use it. So that was in Gloomy, so that was in Jolly, so she's gonna get the mood change that she wants. Baron now really authoritative position, but the My Hand actually knocks him off. No whip punish there. But Baron probably doesn't need it. Hopefully he can close out without it. Gets the wall step. This is the combo. And that gives VGD a chance to hit a reversal hitch. One chance here for VGD. He gets the launcher into the follow-up. Looking really bad here for Baron. Somehow his advantage has completely disappeared. But he's currently in Coda. He breaks the stone. He breaks the second throw.
Oh, and
But
where?
VGD closes it off.
What hit? What?
And he just pops off a little bit there in his chair.
The sword was like, but then the Siegfried.
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 And now, VGD is the one that's being jolly here.
Yeah. That's
But
big
no, you can
smile.
hear it's actually going to be a complete rematch here. Baron's still confident with the stage, confident with the character. He did get a ringer off the low wall. Very nice. Unblockable fake into the knockdown. Gonna get a reversal edge. And this time calls it out and gets the mood change as well. Is he gonna be able to convert it? The other thing to point out is that every time Tira gets a mood change, she actually gets a lethal hit off, more 50-50 lethal hit. So when you see the mood change, it's a huge opportunity for her to get big damage.
VGD really wanting to grab the girl.
Dark Legacy catching him out. But yeah, Baron looking a lot more comfortable here, but gets hit by reversal edge again. He's gonna clash for the first round. Second round goes to Baron. Can he convert it into kills? Unable to follow up correctly. And just gonna catch him on the way up.
Oh,
No, he doesn't!
my
A huge
goodness!
whiff! And because it's a whiff, Baron gets the punish.
Just
How
following.
to counter a CE? You jump over it, 2D boy.
We're playing. Are we literally playing anime games? I didn't see the Guilty Gear setup.
Baron is like calling VGD out his own, his favorite game. Big punish here, gonna knock VGD towards the wall, give him a bit more pressure. And you can see that Baron, even though his life bar is red, all this offense is gonna help him recover that. And now a bit of breathing room here for VGD, he's gonna fall to the throw though.
Baron with a lot of momentum now, but that first game was.
So far, it's been completely Baron this second round. A huge shift of momentum that I don't know where he got it from. Gonna get this for stunning punish. Is this? No, it's a bit too far away. Gonna throw him closer to the ring edge, but back off because he doesn't want any shenanigans. This time around, he gets his reversal edge instead. And clash. Is he gonna get a second hit? Yes, he does. And he converts on this time around. Yes, gets the launcher into the lethal hit because of the mood change.
Continue on. Let's do this.
This is probably gonna whiff, and because of that, he's gonna get the CE punish. Baron reverses the situation with a 3-0 of his own.
Unfazed right now. Baron, devoid of emotion and personality. It's just like.
This is how you identify a serial killer, ladies and gentlemen. He just got beaten up, and then he converted, and like just completely wiped his opponent. And then you look at his face, he just looks like he smells something weird. Look at him, he's just like,
Oh wait,
Oh,
wait! This is the secret tech.
Welcome to the stage of history.
All right,
wait,
so
what is that? What
it is
that?
extra drops. It is an Indonesian energy drink. You usually dilute that with water, but that stuff is powerful. Oh, here it goes down. Oh, my goodness.
Shout outs to Extra Joss. If you're watching this, sponsor this man.
Let's do this.
He'll pop on in every match.
Oh my
Can you
goodness.
imagine he makes it to grand finals and like every round, every time he loses a round, he pops one? You'll have to
He
like
might
pull
have
him
some
off the
health
ceiling.
problems.
You have to pull him off the ceiling just to give him his trophy.
All that energy. I hope it's gonna go somewhere constructive. Now it's side 1-1, so all he needs to do is just win one more game.
And we're gonna change it up to the Astro stage here. Remember the earlier match, there was actually a couple of ring outs, so this is gonna limit that a little bit. So shout outs to Astro Chaos. This is the most interesting stage in the game. The blue glow that you see surrounding the players, that's actually a barrier which will break if you knock someone into it 3 times, allowing for a full 360 ring out situation.
And Baron just going, all right, not looking at your feet, all right, look at your feet, all right, don't look at your feet, fine.
Gonna knock him directly to the wall, trying to get a few wall splats there to enable the ring out. But no, Baron holding his spot. Up, gets the first wall splat.
2 more.
So the GI, what's the mix-up here? VGD thankfully not. VGI gets a second wall split and the 2B to this side situation. Nice step on the reversal edge, but unfortunately no wave punish. But nice up drop combo there. Doesn't get the stun change that he wanted to continue. He actually got the migraine instead. So because of that, he couldn't close it out. But yeah, he just needs one more block here. Is VGD gonna close it out this way though? Oh, blocks the low! And unfortunately, Baron goes for a bit too slow of a block punish. And VGD takes round 2. Nice call out on the low, gets the lethal hit. And the reset. And the huge combo gets the stun change. Tried to go for a lethal hit, but unfortunately didn't get it. Big whiff. Oh, no punish there from Baron. So now we're doing reversal edge again. It's going to clash the first time round. And now this time VGD gets the second lethal. Good block there from Baron.
Now we saw VGD use up that meter when he likes to, and now he's sitting on a full block of cheddar.
Bit strange of him not to use it. Oh, the whip punish. One chance here, gonna pop the soul charge to try and close out this round. And no, Baron just rides him like a skateboard. Match point here for Baron. C Major Grand Finalist.
Sorry, but your path ends here.
Channeling that extra drops right now.
Oh, Baron with the wise step. And now he's gonna jump on him one more time for extra damage. Look at that. Half-life gone from VGD and another knockdown. Baron completely all over VGD right now. VGD forced to use the Dark Legacy, didn't get anything, but Baron is still in Guard Crush territory here. One opportunity, gets the Guard Crush. How much damage can he get off of this? Huge launcher, misses the combo due to air control, and Baron misses the whip punish of the Flapjack. Is this gonna actually hit? Yes, it does! Baron advances from the loser's bracket and takes out VGD.
He needed more extra draws.
Immediately, VGD with the energy pops off, runs over, shakes his head. He respects that.
Ah! Too bad that thing didn't actually give him meter in the game, because he would have used it immediately.
I think he got meter again. Do you see how fast he jumped up? He teleported to Baron's side to shake his head.
Yeah, I looked right at the stage and he was already right there.
Yeah.
So.
And like yesterday, if you guys saw the Twitch clip of his handshake, you know he likes to fool around, but that was like pure respect. Like completely serious, like dude, you outplayed me, went over there, shook the man's hand, congratulated him, and like yeah, VGD bows out of the tournament in a graceful fashion. And in a very, what's the term I'm looking at, wired up fashion as well.
Yes.
Whew. Alright guys, so we're going to take a short break. A lot of energy in the crowd so far, going to rest up a bit. We'll see you guys in a few minutes time. So, see you. Stay tuned. And we are back. Welcome back to the top 8 of Soulcalibur 6 here at Penang Esports Festival, the 5th stop of the Soulcalibur Asia League.
Yes, indeed. So now we've gone through the bracket a little bit further. We're moving on to, let's
Should
see.
be loser side. And yeah, we got a bit of an international thing going on. We've got 2 losers matches, and both of them are Singapore versus Malaysia.
Yeah, both each. Wow.
So it's like, I don't know, I'm kind of hoping that one of each people go on, because I don't want to see like, you know, let's say 2 Malaysians or 2 Singaporeans get knocked out, and then after that there's a team kill.
Yeah,
so I do want to see some, you know, yeah, you can see on the screen, 2 Singaporeans in the form of Ores and Baron, as well as the Malaysians,
actually,
and Neon Faith.
Correction, Hold My Beer is actually Indonesian, I believe.
Yeah, Hold My Beer is from Indonesia.
Yes, and then we have, Ores, Megusif, Singapore, Malaysia, and then Malaysia, Singapore down at the bottom with Neon Faith and Baron.
Yep, so we do have like a top 6 with four nations represented here at the Soulcalibur Asia League. And of course, if you guys don't know what's the Soulcalibur Asia League, it's actually a series of tournaments around Asia which accumulate over to C Major in Singapore. Like the winners of each leg, each battle station gets a plane ticket to Singapore for C Major. And yeah, the stakes at C Major are incredibly huge now. We've got a 5,000 USD prize pool, and the winner is actually going to be representing the C Major region in Las Vegas on November the 2nd for the Soulcalibur World Invitational.
A big, big thing.
And that's
huge.
like 25,000 USD up for grabs.
Yep, literally 5 times the pool.
I went to do the math, cause you know I'm Asian.
Naturally.
And yeah, just by going there, you get like 750 bucks.
Easy.
Yeah, because like 8th place gets 750 bucks just by being there.
Just existing, just
Yeah.
breathing.
So like winning C major, that's like a few $1,000 of pocket change right there, just like that. Snap.
Yeah, done. You get a nice meal over there as well.
Yep.
Done.
Biggest, I think that's the biggest money Soulcalibur's ever seen. So yeah, we're still a pretty young game, a pretty young esport, if you will. And yeah, very nice to see that it's developing so much. And this is pretty much like the starting line for these players.
Yeah, and of course we can't. That wouldn't have happened if the developers also didn't step up and sort of like reached out to the community. And like you could see it with their patch notes, you know, how much they're listening, how much they care for it, and it's always really good. That's why I've always said time and time again, the community is always amazing, and because the developers also let it be heard and all that.
And if you guys were watching Evo and like you go and like check out pictures from Evo, both our producer, Okubo-san, as well as director, were running around the event area, watching all the matches off stream or on stream. And if you go and watch, if you can see like pictures and stuff, you'll see a lot of puck faces from the two of them. Like they are really into it, like they are passionate about it. And like the rest of the team that you see appear at events like Osaka-san, KT Kamen-san, all these are like long-time Soulcalibur fans. They've been competitive since like SC1, since OH.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's a hugely passionate team leading this game. Like if you feel something when you watch this game, like know that that's because the developers feel that passion too. The players feel that passion too. We here, two of us, Dr. Fierce and myself, Shen, we feel that passion as well. So yeah, that passion has brought people from multiple nations coming down to different events. And right now you've got a Taiwanese and an Indonesian waiting on the stage in Malaysia to start their winners bracket match.
Yeah, it looks like just trying to ready up. Marshall's over there checking everything.
So apologies, we're actually going to start off with the winner's side here. This is not the loser side matchup, but once again, international battle. Because this is winner's side, this is going to be a first to 3 match.
Yeah, winners finals.
Yeah, winners finals. This is actually winners finals. It's going to be a first to 3 match.
And the winner of this one gets to move on and sit pretty in grand finals.
Yep.
On the winner's side. So a lot of breathing room.
This is a position that pretty much every tournament player dreams of being in.
Yes.
You win your winners finals, you sit pretty in grand finals, you have yourself like maybe up to an hour to study every other player that's struggling to reach you.
Yeah,
So,
and
yeah.
just seeing 575 just already chill, you know, coming off a great victory with Orez right there. And then Hold My Beer is up like on the other side fighting Neon Faith with also decent comfort. Another nightmare though, so you might think that Hold My Beer is gonna be, you know, a bit well versed in the nightmare matchup, but who's to say, because 575 did take out Orez in a mirror match.
Yep.
Welcome
And
to the
you
stage
also have to
of
remember that the game is actually, the move lists are very diverse. There's a lot of ways to interpret a character. And 575 is a very different nightmare from Neon Faith that we saw earlier. No, don't panic, it's just a button configuration.
Okay. Because I remember hearing, I don't know whether it was true or not, but like, Hold My Beer does in fact play a little bit of Voldo, but I don't know. I could be very wrong, because I was just hearing here and there.
Of course, Voldo has been like the biggest surprise of Soulcalibur 6 so far. We've got moments like, you know, a Voldo player winning both the Japanese Weapon Master Series as well as Evo in Las Vegas this year. And I gotta shout out because it's a little bit closer to home. We've got people like Shen Chan picking the character out of nowhere on the Evo Grand stage.
Yes.
So yeah, always interesting to see a Voldo pop out of nowhere.
I can already hear you scolding him in the back of my head, you know, what you were saying, like just like, what is this, you know, it's like, you put so many hours into Cervantes and all this stuff, and then just...
No, to be fair, actually, you know, I did know that he had a Voldo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just that it was not, it's been at the back of his head using Voldo. It's been at the back of his head using Voldo, especially for the Azor matchup. But yeah, enough about the past, enough about players who are not here. Why you no come? We're in here for Hold My Beer from Indonesia versus 575 from Taiwan. So we're off, if I'm not wrong. I saw that, yes, we are going to get the small stage.
Battle 1.
Not even gonna let the intros drop this time round.
Yeah, they're eager to go at it. Anime waits for no man, and Edge is for all.
No time for words, just straight action in. 4-4B second hit catching Hold My Beer unaware. I know he's gonna catch 575 trying to sidestep, but then just stun. Both players still trying to feel each other out a little bit, just exchanging some small pokes here and there. Hold My Beer starting a little bit more pressure, managing to call out the reversal edge attempt. So very nice transition there from 575.
That was scary for a moment. 575 whipping something and then nothing happening. Just both players shot.
So just starting off here from Hold My Beer. I really like that this sequence that we saw earlier on where Hold My Beer got like a good 3 or 4 pokes in and he was ready to go mix up mode and 575 went for the reversal edge. But Hold My Beer was completely ahead of him and went straight for the guard break. Like really nice sequence there in the previous round. But now all this defensive conditioning from Hold My Beer is putting him at the red guard meter. And nonetheless, he manages to convert with Avenger into a knockdown.
Oh,
5
no.
gonna get a ring out from this.
Nice swim for Hold My Beer. Working on that guard beater right now.
So now he's gonna have the night chance to deal with it. That's gonna be a huge follow-up here from 575. That's possibly one of the best moves, if not the best, to guard crush someone with. The drill push Hold My Beer closer to the ring edge. Actually working in a perfect here is 575. Just needs one more poke and he does get it. But thanks to drill soul charge, the chip damage prevents the 7 perfect letters from coming out. Good call out with the revenge bubble. Gonna get Night Terror Charge to work with here. Ends converting it to huge damage here. Get himself a second Night Terror Charge, recycling the charge. Maintaining the pressure. Hold My Beer fast to pop the soul charge. If he wants any hope of keeping up with the pressure of Night Terror Charge.
I wouldn't have been able to block that low. So scary in soul charge. Terrifying. But awareness right now by 575. He looked like he was having trouble in the earlier bits of that game, but like he pulled it back really quick.
Yep.
He like filtered through his Bane and said, oh yeah, grow a matchup that low. Don't get hit with that one.
It really felt like Hold My Beer
Welcome to the
was
stage
in
of history.
575's head at the first few rounds.
Yeah.
But then 575 just pretty much punched him out of it.
Yeah, he like downloaded a new file. He might be on 5G right now.
Yep, might be on that 5G internet.
Yeah, we get that in Penang. It'd be great. Get some on my phone.
I'm pretty sure he's tuned in to time
Oh yeah, for sure.
time here.
Time for
The
phone.
Malaysian, the fastest broadband provider in Malaysia. So you see a little bit more Hold My Beer trying to go for a little bit smaller reach there and didn't work out for him, so now he's just going in ham again, which worked very well for him in the beginning of last game. With there and 575 not taking any risk at all, just going for small pokes.
Yeah, literal footsies right there, just checking each other's feet, how they're doing. 575 not so good after that.
Okay, 575 very wisely realizing that Avenger A was the charged version, so then trying to go for a block punish there. Another interesting thing I want to point out is 575 got the Night Terror Charge really early in the last round, and he didn't use it. He just held it. The threat of the Night Terror Charge moves were just there to keep Hold My Beer a bit more honest. And yeah, that's how he secured that round.
And the spacing from 575 is so good, actually. Just letting that sword whiz by his nose, no care in the world. Maybe a little care, I won't lie.
It's actually a bit of a, wow, just punching him in the face.
Yeah, you need a monster hand to make a move, to make a sword move that fast.
And now Hold My Beer is going to maintain his composure. He just used his meter and immediately lost the round. So that's one of the things that kills players really easily. We're going to see here if Hold My Beer manages to, lift a really tough 575 to hold his beer. But doesn't look like it's going to happen. 575 going to close out game 2 in a much, much cleaner fashion than the first game.
Yeah, and 575 literally looking like his Tinder right now, just swiping right, AGA, AGA.
Just swiping right all day long. I'm not interested in you. I'm waiting. I want to go to the grand final straight away.
Yeah, I have
Match
stuff to
me
focus
up.
on.
I want to find my perfect match.
My goodness.
Swipe, swipe, swipe.
Welcome to the stage of
Not this one,
history.
not this one.
Retooled.
Keep going. Yeah. This BGA, yeah. Alright, looks like we went for a stage select in between all of that.
And we're heading over to Riveria. Oh wait, that's not River. Sorry, we're in Austinburg.
Walls, walls, walls. Now featuring walls.
So the good thing here is that Home Idea doesn't have to worry about the ring out situation. But Nightmare being a character that specializes in terrain advantage, the walls don't bother 575 at all. He's going to get a lot of wall damage if goals come into play. But the other thing also is the size of the stage. This is one of the bigger stages as well. So we're going to see if both players are able to work around that. You can see 575 very wisely, constantly pushing Home Idea towards the wall. Now gets him at the corner, where he's going to get all the pressure in the world. Home Idea, you can see, just desperately trying to step away from it, but he's got to somehow maintain.
And the swipe right. Denied.
Swipe right once again.
Yep.
I really like seeing how Home Idea, he tried to get out of the corner, but at the same time, he backed away. Like, no, he didn't back away, he was trying to use it against 575 instead. And now he's going to get a full grab crush because 575 chose to block at the reversal hit.
And Oh My Bear tried to go for that a third time.
Oh, the lethal hit off of this is going to hurt a lot. Okay, a bit more guard pressure. Just look at his guard crush. It's going to break him, he's going to secure the kill.
And the drill ends it.
And just like that, with what felt like 20 seconds, 575 is now on match point. And he's about to do his final swipe before entering Grand Finals. But Home Idea not out of it yet. We've seen huge comebacks in this tournament already. Look at that. So the double horizontal is actually pushing 575 towards the back of the wall. Now I'm going to maintain the danger pressure, step a little bit. Once again, look at where the wall position is. Oh, the revenge once more.
We swipe all the way. And another swipe.
Oh wait, sorry, it's a first to 3, so it's not done yet. Apologies, ladies and gentlemen.
Much more swiping to be had.
But 575 seems to think it's over.
Wait.
It's,
what's that first to 3?
It's first to 3. Someone needs to get the... Yeah, they got it.
Okay,
They got it.
communication, talking. What are you standing up for? Wait, quoting wrong game.
Wait, what?
No, another meme about standing up before you're finishing a fight. He really
Oh,
wanted-
right. Oh,
okay.
I am so sorry, guys.
We both tuned out there for a second. All right.
I wanted more.
Yes. That was a good game.
I got robbed. I thought I was going to get more. I was like, I'm going to get one more match.
One more
Taiwan
match.
versus Indonesia. But no, 3 matches are over already. That's how dominant 575 was.
Actually, while we have time here, I kind of want to show off the lanyard right now.
Can we? Yeah,
and
so
like-
this is the lanyard. You know what? Screw this. Screw professionalism.
Okay. Take one for the team. That's right. I'm making the man who's sick walk up to the camera. But anyway, you see this adorable thing? Focus. Camera focus. 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 So close, yet so far. Focus. It's happening. It's not happening. It's adorable. Guys, buy it. Come to Singapore. If you're coming to see him, buy it. It's really cute. Like, all the faces are adorable. And the stickers are amazing, and the art is really detailed and good. All right?
Okay, that didn't work the way I wanted it to, but yeah, you guys should just listen to me anyway because I'm the best. So, follow us on our Twitters.
Oh, yeah.
We got a bit of time while the players are going up on stage, so open a new tab on Chrome. Minimize your Twitch for 5 seconds right now and just follow us so we can show you pictures of this awesome lanyard later on. And we're actually moving to the losers bracket. Yes, that's the losers bracket. I see Megusef up there against Ores.
Yes.
So this could possibly be like, I think people would have said this is the best in Singapore versus best in Malaysia that was going to be here.
Definitely been talked about. I think they're deleting all the blue shot, dual shot controllers off.
Yes, they definitely are.
Good servicemen. Good job. We need that more.
There's quite a bit of them. So Megusef is doing the grind now.
Yeah.
One of them is doing the grind. Can you tell from the eye movement?
No, I can only feel the emotion of Megusef saying another big sword.
Yep.
Another day. Just a vacant expression of just.
I mean, he tries. He's.
Yeah. I mean, his most practiced partner is Neon Faith.
Aha.
And if it's not Neon Faith, it's Sky's T.
Wait, I just
who is
realized
a
both of
Siegfried.
them are not wearing the lanyard. So can we just
Welcome
DQ
to
both
the
guys now?
stage of history retold.
Let's just get both of these guys off the stage. Like, yeah,
Yeah,
they're not advancing.
No.
No, just kidding. Going back into the game. Yep, alright, I see the Marshal signaling it's first to 2. They're gonna get started here, the character select, yeah. So yeah, in Orez's travels up to Malaysia, has he fought Megaseth like this tournament before?
Funnily enough, I cannot recall a time they've actually played each other in tournament,
Yeah.
even in casual.
Yeah, I don't remember watching any stream with this setup, so
So this might actually be the first time we're seeing this.
interestingly enough, hard to believe that could actually occur, but yeah, let's see
Yeah,
how that
because
goes.
Megusif is the sort of guy that'll go, haha, let's play some games. You know, just randomly just walk up there, haha, let's go. This looks like a button check.
Yep. So Megaseth has been requesting button checks throughout the tournament, so not too surprised.
Getting that wall
And
standing
you can
beat
see,
down.
yep, he is practicing the wall standing beat. So yeah, I talked about this a little bit yesterday. It is something you can ask for. You can still ask for the characters, the button check, and you can use that time to like, you know, I'm gonna button check, but
Welcome to the
actually
stage of
I'm going to do some just frames. I'm gonna practice some inputs, feel myself a little bit, and carry that over to the match. So I really like how Megaseth is taking advantage of this, like thinking about it. So it's just like how you go to stage select just to, after losing a game, you just go to stage select just to give yourself a few minutes.
Yeah,
Same
very,
thing here,
very good
Megaseth.
idea.
Very smart idea from him. And we'll see if that works out for him here against Orez from Singapore.
And,
Everything that
yep,
lives
City
is
Ruins.
designed to end.
From Nier Automata, of course.
Let me show you my blade's beauty.
Indeed, we are here to watch his blade's beauty. The girls disappear and we are off. Megaseth quickly getting pushed towards the ring edge here with the revenge bubble.
Oh, good
Nice
job.
stuff there. Tried to go for a slightly simpler punish, but unfortunately this is going to lead to him getting run out. With Orez deciding to fly out with him.
Yeah, he won't be alone though. They'll have a buddy.
I know they're both off back to the stage again for round 2. No easy escape here for either player. Ooh. 2 throws in a row this time. Orez wisely breaking the second one. He thought it would have been a ring out.
And Megusif literally waving his stick saying, no, don't do any of that, please, stop.
Very nice patient approach here from Megaseth, but unfortunately, Nightmare is a character with a lot of damage and tends to knock you around the ring a lot. So, you know, it's not I wouldn't say it's an optimal decision. He's gonna have to pick up the pace a little bit.
Loving
Orez.
that movement from Orez right there.
Yep, Orez backdash.
Korean backdash, Orez backdash.
The Bruneian backdash.
Bruneian backdash.
Yeah,
There we go.
Orez actually born in Brunei. Alright, gonna get a nice top-down situation here.
Oh,
a lot of
take it.
pressure against the ring edge. But ooh, Megaseth pushing himself a bit towards the edge. And he's gonna get run out because of it. Ooh, I do not like the decision there from Megaseth. I hope he can adjust from that. Yeah, he's shaking his head. He knew he should have done that.
And Orez holding that terror charge in real life right there. Just dark and brooding and mysterious and thinking. Meanwhile, a man who cannot be angry is
Welcome to the
Megusif just
stage of
smiling
history
even after that.
retold.
Yep, he lost. He's smiling, shaking here a little bit. And are we going to see the grow?
Bro?
Because
Bro, no?
you know what he did earlier. What? No way.
Think about it. Think about it, man. This is your tournament life. Think about it. Take a quick second. Take a breather.
He's breathing. He's breathing. He's thinking about it. He's thinking about it. He's switching around.
Don't play lah. Sorry.
Don't play. Best in Singapore and JB. Some say Penang.
Oh my goodness.
Megaseth best grow in Singapore and JB. Some say Penang.
We're going local commentary here all of a sudden.
Oh wow, you tease me with the maxi until I go like, I just lose my shit. But we are off. Remember what Megaseth pulled off earlier. He went to Raphael. He lost cleanly. But he kind of registered something during that match. Switched to Grow and completely wiped out his opponent after that. So, see if that works out here against Orez. Previously it was against Grimm's Nightmare, so there's a lot of parallels here you can draw. And right off the bat, you can see Megacev's at a huge life lead. Gonna get knocked towards the ring edge here, which is how he died the previous game. But no, closes it out with the Avenger stance.
Yeah, it looks like Megusev's answer was press more buttons. We'll get it done here.
Very nice GI there. Ores wisely staying. Very nice. He actually went for the Avenger A there. And you saw Ores tried to go for the revenge bubble. But Avenger A just kills it outright. So good call out from Megacev there. That was like level 2 Yoni, and he gets the ring out.
Get out of here. And the momentum already huge in Megusev's favor. Why do we even see them?
Are you a believer of deja vu?
Oh,
Okay, this time around, revenge bubble catches him.
the drill so close to the edge.
But Ores actually following Megacev to the ring edge there. And now both players kind of panicking a bit about the situation, trying to back away. And of course, Megacev is here, needs to do a little bit more work here. Both in full charge, going to get caught by the first hit of the wall standing A. But nope. 1K catches him out.
Yeah, he tried to hold on to Ores, but he just slid underneath him.
So Ores have a wave of a bit more life here, trying to maintain his advantage. Oh, 3 knees to the face by Megacev. What is this, V-triggers? Good duck under, doesn't go for much punish, but the advantage did allow him to get Avenger A off. Soulchar's now going to catch him, trying to step, pushing him closer towards the ring edge. The 2-hit is going to knock him very close to the edge. But is this... No, he doesn't get the whip punish. Still, ring edge, huge advantage here. The Avenger A can kill from here if you manage to get a conversion. But no, the 4K from Nightmare. Just punish, just pushes kills off everything.
And so here's Zeroes with his own momentum right now.
So duck again, this time around, trying to go for something a little bit bigger. And now going to get knocked down into Night Terror charge. Ores really in a good position here. Megacev needs to pull off something with that meter. A huge win there, gets the launcher, gets the follow-up, goes for the Avenger A. Successfully GIs the attempt at the punish. Return soul charge from Ores. Megacev still has the meter. When's he going to pop it? He goes for the critical edge. He's going to take a half of the life lead that Ores has here. And then he just needs one more good hit. What is the mix-up? Megacev, what do you have for Malaysia? Let's go!
Oh, no.
Good block there, both players trying to feel it out. Not trying to push it, they know what's at stake here. There's your whip again! Megacev, he gets it! He gets the second critical edge! He's gonna close out Ores! And even out the game!
Whoa.
Woo!
Alright.
Claim victory.
That gave me an adrenaline rush!
Let order seep into your soul.
Let order seep into your soul, Nightmare. Repent for your sins. Ooh, this is not your stage to play.
Oh, but the rematch, they're going for this stage again.
No time to breathe. Ores not giving Megacev any time to calculate what he just did and just trying to like run him down as quickly as possible. It's working for him at the moment. Good knockdown there. Oh, no whip punish there from Ores. Is he being a little bit shaken here? Nice punish, push towards the ring edge. No punish off the second hit while standing A.
And swipe right ends that one. Ores with the early game momentum right there.
The Nightmare swipe right works out well for Ores. Megacev again stepping the 6-6K successfully, getting a good decent whip punish off of it. Going to get thrown towards the ring edge now though. Oh, just challenges the grip strike, just challenges the Nightback stance. Okay, went for a guard break attack to challenge the bubble, but unfortunately a bit too slow. Very nice catch there by Ores. Gonna put himself once again in this match point situation. Megacev, can you take it back again? Megacev now fighting for his tournament life here.
Yeah, looking at the very last round here, has to get something going on, and he's looking like he's going to do it.
Ooh, the whip down there, just very nicely blocking the back stance. KK after the tuck. And yeah, Ores needs to close it out. Oh, he's gonna get a launcher into a nice mix-up here. Goes for the down crouch low. Oh, the whip. Oh, he doesn't successfully. He's gonna get the back shoulder.
Just sliding through everything.
Megacev. One more hit. Ores, can you close it out from here? You've got no meter though. Tries to go for a reversal edge. Are you able to block the Avenger mix-up? Blocks the, tried to go for the ring out. And the jump kick actually whips off of Gross 2K. Megacev, his life, his star is shining bright right now.
And it's so much meter still. Don't know what he's saving it for. Oh, maybe for this.
What's the conversion here? Just gonna get a lethal hit into the CE, get as much damage as he can. It ends here, unfortunately, not that quickly though, Megusev. You still got a bit more to go. But again, the defense of the 6AA has been perfect by Megusev there. Ores tried to go for a tech check. If Megusev teched earlier and that knockdown, he would have gotten rung out and eliminated from the tournament. But no, he pulls it out. We're going. Final game,
round.
final round. Winner goes home. A loser goes home, I'm sorry. Megusev at a meter disadvantage here. But no, Ores is going to pop it. Pop his soul charge first. Oh, the conversion! Very good awareness there from Ores. Going to get a knockdown near the low wall. Tried to go for the flapjack ring out. Didn't get it. Megusev, now it's time here. It's his turn now. Successfully interrupts the Heaven's Drill. Oh, good throw, good break there from Ores.
They're dead even right now. This is intense.
Okay, Ores first one to pop the meter. Megusev still wants to get those whip punishers to the CE. Oh, but he whips the G-Line! And then Ores doesn't win this. He gets it! Ores!
Claim victory.
Ores at the very last moment, finally finding that spark that has brought him so far in his tournaments thus far. Nearly getting wiped out by Megusev, but at the very last moment, pulling out all the stops and knocking one of the Malaysian favorites out of the tournament.
Oh my goodness. Bringing it down to the very, very last round.
But like Ores advances, but Megusev won our hearts. I'm the Singaporean here. Megusev won my heart. I'm sorry, Ores. I'm sorry, Shane. But yeah, that was, wow, Megusev. Dang.
Why, he just needs to accept that he's a Grow main at this point. I feel like he has to.
The thing is, like, considering how much time he needed for Grow to pick up as well, I think the Raphael pick was fine because, like, imagine if you went in with Grow first and lost that first game, and then maybe that confidence level wouldn't have carried him through and wouldn't have, like, you need a lot of confidence to clutch like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if he would have lost that first game with me, maybe that's the tech.
Maybe that is false sense of, you know, hope and all that, and then quickly crush it with anime.
Yeah, it's
just
like,
break attack and break attack. And how many break attacks did we just see in a row from Megusev?
I do not know, but I know he has called out, like, unfortunately they're all nightmares, so I can't remember which nightmare it was. But yeah, he has been calling out those reversal edges.
Oh yeah, it was his Grimmerist.
It was against Grimmerist, and he did it earlier as well.
Giving me the threat.
I don't know why he's staring at you like that, but yeah.
I don't know what I did to him.
So we're gonna get Baron against Neon Faith.
Oh yeah, so I apologize beforehand if I'm a slightly bit biased on my side, because fellow INC member, you know, he's rooming with me. I think he can kill me in my sleep.
Yeah, you better root for the guy.
So I need to stay on his good
side.
Like
Neon Faith is a hype guy. I think like he'll just like, even in frustration, he'll probably like clothesline you or something. So
oh yeah. Like
stay safe,
there.
bro.
Yeah,
stay safe. Stay safe.
It's an adventure being a roommate with him.
I saw some pictures on Twitter. I'm like, I'm glad I'm not in that room.
Oh no, it's a combination of just. It's not just like chaos, it's just unpredictability most of the time. Oh, all right.
And he's actually doesn't like the nightmare matchup. Doesn't like what he saw earlier when Baron took on another great sword user. So gonna probably start off with the Yoshimitsu, and the moment the game loads, it's gonna be a button check, and we both just sound stupid.
Yeah, probably. Lionel does like making me sound stupid.
Let's see how it goes. Both backing out, and there we go.
Yep.
Hi, I'm dumb, and this is dumber.
Hi there.
Hi there. We provide analysis. We think that it's gonna be a Yoshimitsu versus Baron. Wait a minute. Wait, no! Did he just make me up again? This is real! This is real!
Did we just get reversal edge into the second round and he hit me?
He did this to me at Versus Masters. Now he's doing it to me again. And thank God Baron is beating him.
He literally sat down
my God.
And built a full meter. He's just like, I'm gonna sit here, chill. You sort out your personality. I'm just gonna.
But it actually, yeah, you put it best. Baron took the advantage and just tried to get into the stance that he wanted. But now he's gonna get punished by this CE with punish here from Neon Faith. Gonna get himself a bit more health back.
Great. You know what this is going to be? There's going to be literally a Twitch clip of two people standing far away, one girl trying to sort herself out while a man is praying or something. They're great. Great job, guys.
Followed by the two of us shitting our pants when we realized what just happened to us. But no, Baron in full authority here. Good launch on Neon Faith. Gonna try and get some meter back.
Oh!
And Neon Faith! Neon Faith! The madman!
You're down around. Okay, fine. I'll kill myself.
I'll take you with me. But no, of course, the confidence here from Baron, he doesn't care about it. He just needs one more round to go. The teabagging from Neon Face, no respect at all. Gonna defend his shawls here from the Singaporean Invader. And this is going to hit Tira. And give him a little bit more of that meter. Beautifully done there from Neon Face. So far tries to go for the unblockable setup. But no, Baron is still fully charged up. The quick fake there gets him a second launcher. He's going to even it out here. Taking the unblockable just to get the horizontal, but misses the 2K. It's fully even.
Oh,
and no, the mistake. It was a cancel. It was a cancel. Neon Face fell for it. And now he's going to get the final FC3K knockdown into the win. But my God,
this isn't Sky's T. This is a Singaporean. Have a little bit of respect. Just a little bit.
But now he's in a horrible position. Baron has got Soulcard. Baron has got Koda on deck. And he's currently in Gloomy. He is actually fully in Soulcard right now. A quick change to Gloomy is going to reduce his damage up a little bit. But he has 2 meters to convert with. This round is all Baron thus far. Just needs one more hit to actually perfect Yoshimitsu. Is he able to bait out? Oh, he's just going to build meter. And no, Baron just knocks him off the air just to close out game 1.
And still he's unfazed. He's just so quiet. He's just standing there like, yeah, you know, for the first bit of our round, we just sat full screen and just looked at each other, you know?
I have not seen that. Like,
there's
because
nothing
Calibur,
on his face.
Like Calibur doesn't have these sort of characters up until now that can build meter, that can we had Tira, but we don't have another character that can build meter like that. That's the first time I've ever seen that in the history of Soulcalibur. And Neon Faith!
Stop it!
What are you doing?
Are we just trying to get on Reddit at this point?
Neon Faith, full on meme.
I can see it right now. R Kappa, 2 idiot commentators don't know what the hell's going on. Thank you, Lionel. Thank you, Neon Faith.
This man owes us lunch. He's played us so many times. This man owes us lunch. But no, we're gonna go off with the Cassandra. Another crowd favorite. Cassandra is a newly released character. She's only about less than 2 months old. She came out no, she's only like a month old. She came out in August.
Yeah.
So a big whip there from Neon Faith. Gonna get a good punish from Baron, but unfortunately you see the headbutt led into a migraine, so he couldn't finish up the combo. Nice whip punish. He's gonna just. I really like Baron's doing something really interesting right now. He has the life lead, so he's using the taunt because he wants to get a mood change. At the same time, he wants to try and force Neon Faith into making a mistake. So that's what those taunts are about.
Yeah.
She can change her stunts through taunting. And as you can see now, she's in Gloomy stun, so Baron got exactly what he wanted.
Yeah. So she literally says, "Come play with me." That's what she wants.
Yep.
Don't give it to her.
Good double A is there. Both players just trying to find an opportunity to open the opponent up. Neon Faith manages to get the first knockdown. But no, the smallpox continue. Good tech crouch launcher there from Baron. He's going to get another one here after the sidestep. What's the follow-up? Goes into Jolly. And this is actually not going to punish. It's too far away.
Oh, and Baron just uses the meter, you know.
But I have to compliment Neon Faith on the reaction though. He actually saw the animation and he just pressed, he thought he got away punish, he went for it. But unfortunately because of that, Baron is now starting round 3 once again in Gloomy thanks to the CE punish. But no, Neon Faith is not going to let this go so easily. Gets the GI, unfortunately Baron doesn't reach GI, if not that would have been a ring out. So trying to get a bit of life here, gets swept by Baron, unfortunately. Good follow-up, gets the move change. Tries to go for the lethal hit, but Neon Faith very wisely soul charges out and next up goes for the Power Geyser. Power Geyser, Power Geyser doesn't work out. Shout out to Smash. And here we go. Gets another launcher again. The tech crouch was unfortunately a little bit too late.
Oh, here we go.
The gut crusher is he going to convert it for ring out? Yes, he does. Neon Faith on the board with Cassandra.
Walls are a figment of our imaginations. He just went right through. Doesn't matter.
I don't know if Neon Faith actually knew about it, but I think it's because of the move he used to gut crush. It realigned Tira and allowed him to get the ring out like that. Hey, come play with me. But very nice step there from Baron. Once again, got this slow back and forth from both players. Not wanting to see the explosive power that both characters can pull off. But Baron on the huge lead here. Neon Faith needs to pull something out. Baron doesn't want to go for the ring edge.
No.
And because of that, he manages to secure the game with a throw. Baron moves on to face Ores. The losers round 3 here. Which I believe, yes, that's going to be up next. Baron, is he going to be able to maintain this momentum and like just go on a gauntlet?
You know, Shen, I know those two just played. I feel like we just got played.
Oh, we got played hard.
Oh, we got played hard.
Played hard,
Yeah,
so hard. In fact, we got played so hard. I need a break. I need a break. Production, can we get a break here?
Yeah.
Oh, we can?
Okay.
All right, shout outs to production. They're going to give us a break now because of Neon Faith. We're going to go there, tell him like he needs to stop pulling up the shenanigans. And we'll see you guys real soon. Do not go away. You want to catch this top 4 that's coming up next here at Penang Esports Festival. Let's go. Penang Esports Festival for Soulcalibur 6 top 4 action.
Yeah, top
4
4 right
action
now.
here. Yeah, we're going to jump right into it. It's going to be losers bracket where we left off earlier between Ores and Baron.
Yep. Two
And
play
yeah.
each other quite often, don't they?
They do play each other quite a bit.
Welcome
But,
to the stage of history.
yeah, I mean, like after what just happened, like my voice is completely gone, man.
I'm emotionally spent. Neon Faith owes me.
Yeah, Neon, you owe us like. I'm gonna bill my medical fee to you.
I
Man.
am actually gonna 6BB him. 6BB.
My holiday is ruined after this. I'm not gonna go get to eat food. I'm gonna have to go get a doctor for laryngitis, and like I'm billing you, man. Like, dude, why you do this to me?
Yeah, I'm gonna have trust issues now. But yeah, as you see on the screen, that's our bracket right now. And going in the loser semifinals, we have Singapore versus Singapore, Ores versus Baron. We have Nightmare and Tira.
Unfortunately, that also means that our Malaysian fans have bowed out of the tournament thus far.
Valiant effort, to be fair.
Valiant effort, and like really, especially for the last two, like Megusev, really impressed by his play just now against Ores.
Yeah.
And of course, Neon Faith, like I'm gonna talk a lot of shit to him about like all the shenanigans, but yeah, really good showing from him as well.
Yeah.
I am pretty sure
that
like
man is a showman.
I'm pretty sure
He's
he's
an
not
entertainer.
that familiar with the Tira matchup as well. So he put on a very good fight. And yeah, now we're gonna see if Oreos can show us how to deal with the Tira matchup.
Alright.
And of course, beyond this, Home IBF from Indonesia is waiting for the winner of these two. And the winner of that matchup is going to go up against grand finalist 575 from Taiwan.
Battle 1. Fight.
Well, starting off with a swipe, but exploding right away.
So the front terror charge doesn't use it. Immediately going to try and find a good spot to get damage. And almost gets it with the 6D with punish, but unfortunately a bit too slow. Baron now. Baron's throws have been on point, is one thing I'm noticing. Like, people are not being able to break those consistently. Once again, I was about to make a point that he Ores managed to break one, but then he ate another throw after that.
Well, the patience, actually, they're just sitting and waiting. So after you
and yes, this is gonna kill.
Oh, he's swiping the other way this time. He likes Tira.
I'll agree with him. I'll pretty much swap that direction if I have a chance to as well. Oh, but gonna get a lethal hit here off the wave punish. And a second lethal hit. That's what I was talking about earlier. She changed stance into Jolly.
Oh my
Changed
goodness!
stance into Jolly. Got the lethal hit immediately. And converted it into a ring out. That's the volatility of Tira on display right there. And get the knockdown again. Once again, that was a stun change.
And literally changing personalities on the dot right there. I think that was 2 or 3 in a row.
Yep, and yeah, right there what you just saw, yeah, that was deliberate. After the C, you definitely get a stance change. So he actually converted his launch combo to include the C, so he'll go back into Gloomy.
Playing the long game.
Yep. Definitely Baron working to get what he wants here. So in this situation, the Soul Charge is going to pop him closer to the edge. One hit is going to be able to ring him out, but no, Baron's not going out without a fight. No GI there, not going to get wrung out from that.
Oh.
But no, is it going to wall split though? Oh no, it does get the ring out.
Just Kobe's it right out. Out the stage we go.
At the
Little small corner.
perfect angle.
Yep. Size it up, knew exactly
Look
what
at that, both players. Whoa, the amount of respect there that you see. Into the jump over. Oh, catches Baron stepping with the 60k. Now gets Night Terror charge. That's going to use it. He's going to maintain pressure with the Heaven's Drill and pop Soul Charge again just so that he can get a lot more NTC moves to use. Swipes right once more. And this time round, the backstun aid was B, catching out Baron.
Yeah, Baron had the early lead, looking pretty good, you know, catching Zero-Res off guard, but then he swiped right and then left.
Yep.
And then right again.
Because just like Cheetah, that Shane couldn't decide.
Oh.
Start off with the launch here. Doesn't get any stun change, unfortunately. But yeah, she's gonna continue. Gets a good launch. So the other thing, every time you guys see like Nightmare do a bubble burst thing, right, it looks like it's it looks like the Guilty Gear burst. It looks invincible. But no, if you do any attack that does more than 21 damage, it actually cancels it out. So that's why you see Baron challenging with the launcher there, and it worked out for him. And now we're gonna do this where, once again at full screen, both characters have got something to do here.
And ironically, looking like a Dragon Ball round of both players charging up the corner.
Yep.
But yeah, Baron took that game. Took that round, my bad. No.
Good block so far from both players here, just trying to find some form of direction to go to. Baron manages to get a knockdown and a lot of small pokes here, which is going to allow him to close out this round. Yes, it does.
It looks like he's still in Gloomy. Indeed, he is.
Yep, the position he'll want to be in. That's the knockdown. Changing his followers a little bit just to maintain the Gloomy though. Very, very wise there from Baron. Oh, but the huge whip Punisher. Is Ores going to be able to convert correctly? Is this far enough? No, it's not. One more chance here for Baron. Knocking further away, very punish. Oh, but he doesn't go for his own ring out here.
Yeah, choosing to
go for full damage instead. Yeah, just choosing to go for the Gloomy instead. Oh, and it pays off for him in spades. Gets the launcher. Into the kill, Baron evens it out.
It's like you and I are on the same wavelength.
And yeah, this is still losers bracket. This is not losers final yet, so this is the first to 2.
Yeah, so literally the next round decides who's gonna stay into this bracket and move on. And the other one goes home.
Both players completely even right now.
I wouldn't have tech that grab. That just came. I just woke up.
Oh, catching him stepping. Gonna get a long combo here. Into Night Terror charge for pressure. How's Baron gonna get out of this? Oh, he actually gets a change into Gloomy there, so a lot of offensive. As I said, that Jolly comes on instead.
Yeah, I can barely keep up with his character.
A very nice tech jump into the GI sequence from Baron. Good block. Oh, just to go for guard pressure instead. And the revenge attack actually calling him out. Ores. Oh, the hit!
Oh, no, I wasn't aware of that.
Ores doesn't punish the migraine. Is this actually going to cost him though? Oh, one more hit. And okay. Ores actually closes it out. That was close.
Ooh. Playing with my emotions as well. Why are you Nightmare mains all like this? Huh? What did I do to you?
You could say that your greatest nightmare. I have to say it at least once, right?
Okay. We can check that off the bingo list. We did it.
Good block there, no punish. Tried to go for a little bit of a set play there instead. Gonna get the tech crouch into the launch. Put himself on the board. Completely even out right now.
Yeah, even down to meter.
Starting off with the lower stance B. Baron needs to catch up on the lively. He's going to do it here. Another thing you'll note is that in Gloomy, Tira actually loses life when she does her attacks. So that's why you notice Baron's always like a little bit short on health. Oh no, it's punish here from Oras. That's an opportunity that he's going to beat himself up for. Gets the knockdown. Oh, catches him rolling. Not again, says Oras. Gonna swipe right here, put it back into Gloomy, and the conversion is gonna allow Baron to close out round 2. Baron at game point here. Also want to point out that winner of this is guaranteed top 3. So this is a position that both players definitely do not want to go home at. Oh, second hit of that catching Ores, so he's not able to block punish. Soul Charge gets some pressure of his own going on, but no, successfully blocks the low, but doesn't follow up, unable to follow up. Oh, second hit catching Tira unaware, but unfortunately it fades, so Baron's still allowed to maintain the offense here. Another Soul Charge to try and get back the momentum, but no! Baron successfully ducks under the Grim Stride A and takes out Ores. Ores is completely gone. He jumps up, he shakes his hand. Congratulations to Baron. This is Baron's first international. I just realized it.
The guy's so quiet you didn't even notice. It's like, wait a second, I haven't seen him anywhere else.
And wait, Baron wasn't at Versus Masters. This is Baron's first major since C Major 2013.
Wow,
he's in top 3.
With Tira
again, once again. Shouting out, I'm calling every one of you Tira players out right now. You think a character can do it? Look at that guy. That's like, it's a kid. It's a kid that's doing it right now.
Oh my goodness. It's always so interesting to watch because it's literally sometimes just rolling dice, seeing what you get, and he's just rolling with the punches and just using his resources to get exactly what he wants. He's making it work for him, and it showed in that match.
And with that, our top 3 of Penang Esports Festival is going to be 575 from Taiwan, Hold My Beer from Indonesia, and Baron from Singapore. Top 3 different nations here. And of course, we talked a lot about all that camaraderie between the Singaporean and Malaysian players. So, dude, you guys are part of us. Like, we're part of you. Not in the wrong sense.
Welcome
yeah,
to
man.
the
Like,
stage
this is Asian caliber, man. It's beautiful.
Yeah. It's always great to see so much variety, and
we got 3 characters as well. We talked a lot about the multiple nightmare, but
only one big sword at the end.
Only one big sword. One man with 2 swords.
One man with 2 swords, and one girl with a ring.
A hula hoop.
A very deadly hula hoop.
I actually come to think of it, like Penang is like the Hawaii of the East.
Is this lending
it's
tropical,
some
sort of power?
Like, yeah.
Wow.
So maybe there's some parallels that we can draw here.
Yeah, but Baron doesn't look like the man on a vacation. Definitely looks like a man on a mission right now. Looking to not just stop at top 3, maybe go even further and beyond.
And this is actually like, from what I understand, Hold My Beer, who is David anyway, from Indonesia, actually spends a lot of time talking to Baron. In fact, they've been really close this entire trip. They've been chatting a lot about the game. So this is going to be a very practiced matchup that you're seeing. Both of them had like at least 10 casual matches earlier before our top 8 started. So what you're going to see is actually some polished mind game from both players.
Okay, so this is literally like how would you play the matchup, and I guess we're seeing it right now.
It's not going to be a tournament first to 2 shenanigans thing here.
I believe this part is already first to 3?
Yeah, my apologies. This is actually a first to 3 here because this is losers final. And there we go, Hold My Beer taking on the first round.
Battle 2. Fight.
Wow, very rude right now from Tira right there.
Again, going for a lethal hit after converting into Jolly. But thankfully for Hold My Beer, he got none of that. Bit of Scarlet Flames trying to keep Baron honest, and true enough, he actually eats the Avenger A off of that. It's all Hold My Beer thus far.
I like that. The moment he saw Baron crouch low, he tapped him with the mid and then went low again. Just to make him unsure. Scarlet Flames. No, my turn. I don't care about your break attack.
Finally popping his soul charge, trying to get a bit of momentum here for himself. With punish a little slow from home idea. Right. Once again, it's like you can see that the matchup is practiced. Both players are trying really hard to feel for an opportunity to push a strategy here.
There's that low.
1KA landing successfully here. But no, Baron doesn't need that much more to go. Soul Charge runs out here for home idea. The damage capability is not as high as before. See, Baron can close it out. Rose gonna get the conversion off of the 6. That is insane. So he did that. I believe that was a 6A. I'm gonna get called out. That's a 6A. And he did not expect home idea to jump, but home idea jumped. So he actually converted it with the user combo. 6A is actually the user launch combo. Very nicely played there from Baron. Unfortunately, he's kind of allowed home idea to get back the momentum.
Oh!
But no, gonna get the break attack. Oh, into the ground pound. And just like that, 3 hits in a row here for Baron. Home idea pops his soul charge to try and regain their momentum. Put a stop to the pressure. If I'm going down, you are too. Whoa!
Oh, okay, we're both getting out of this place.
A jump from the sky comes a rider kick, and Hold My Beer closes it out.
That was almost synchronized right there.
No surprises.
In the same direction.
So maybe that's what the casuals earlier was about. It was like, we're gonna do synchronized caliber from now on.
Yeah, just beautiful choreography, you know. Just
Same
that's
animation as well, right? Like,
Yeah, exactly.
Battle 1. Fight.
I'm gonna jump right into it. Now Hold My Beer, 1 game advantage. Gonna see Baron is gonna be able to reverse the momentum.
Hold My Bear not watching his feet. He needs those to stand.
Oh, interesting. Baron actually tried to go for a super armor attack there. In Gloomy, unfortunately not the right call. Did not have been treated to a very nice animation. Good launch here for Home Idea, just needs 1 mix up. Gonna get a great advantage and just block, but Baron catches the backstab with the 3B and starts out game 2 in the first round.
Oh, very thick-headed Tira just pushing him down. Pure willpower right there.
Look at that, both players just playing so defensively. And Baron in this round finding the first opening. Gonna push the Home Idea towards the ring edge, but the whip GI leads to a launch combo for Home Idea. Once again, gonna get a launch combo, he's gonna get a wake up as well. The reversal edge though catches him. But the mix up, it's gonna clash. Tira, no! He goes for a block. This is actually gonna be a kill. Was he in... Oh, okay. So because he's in Jolly, that wasn't able to kill. But yeah, the stance change. The stance change from Baron, unfortunate. If he was still in Gloomy, he'll be able to finish it off. But nonetheless, the headbutt takes it.
Yep. I let my girl stick that way, in the head.
So all Baron thus far. But now his guard gauge is dangerously red here. How he closed out the previous round could happen to him instead here against Hold My Beer.
I don't see that move very often.
I'm actually not sure what it is. But yeah, the low clipser, Baron at tip range, and the 2K is enough to take him out. Very wisely done there from Hold My Beer, playing really small at the end just to make sure that he doesn't break Baron's guard gauge. And look at the respect from both players. Run up and guard. Hold My Beer very wisely teasing the teleport 1 time and then going for it a 2nd time, which actually catches Baron. Now he's about to fully expand his soul charge. No more threat there. But Baron gonna get gut crushed into the Avenger, a lethal hit, but misses the combo, unable to convert to a ringer. And now Baron, he is colder. How's he gonna be able to convert this?
Scary spot.
The low getting really scary here. Oh, the block punish, good. Well done there by Hold My Beer.
Hold My Beer already sitting down waiting for that button to come out. Very ready for it.
So now Baron gonna pop the soul charge. He's currently in Jolly, wants to go for the change, gets it!
Oh,
so what's gonna happen now?
Coda.
Coda on Zek, soul charge on Zek. And only 230 life remaining.
I'm sorry, did I blink? Did you just switch sides for a second? Hello?
are gonna get the raw CE off of the Avenger stance. Back into Gloomy, and once again you can see the purple glow. He is in Coda, he has soul charge moves on deck. Extremely dangerous as long as he maintains in Gloomy. It's gonna be really close here. The pressure challenges with the headbutt but goes into a migraine unfortunately. And that's gonna allow Hold My Beer to take him out. Baron getting taken out by RNG here. But look at him, he remains composed. Hopefully, internally, he is composed because he literally just lost through RNG. If you guys are not familiar with Tira, that headbutt into the migraine, that was RNG. We Hearthstone in here. Baron needs to not get shaken. He needs to maintain composure, run back into it.
Yeah, they're just steamrolling through this. They're not taking a break. They're just keep going at it. Another.
2-0. It's a long path here for Baron. He just played a couple of games as well. Oh, gonna get a good launch here. Oh, misses the headbutt, so no chance for a stance change there. Tira just wants to dance. The Scarlet Flame actually crouching under the high there. And now the knockdown from Tira just backs away from a ring edge. No shenanigans allowed for you. One more poke and he's quiet, and the low takes out Hold My Beer.
And I don't think we saw any change from Baron right there. Just still in jolly, still happy about things.
But here's the thing, Baron being an experienced player, he knows how to deal with Jolly. He knows how to get into Gloomy as quickly as possible. And you can see he's going to get that lethal hit into the conversion. Is he going to change? Yes, he does. Tried to go for lethal one more time, but the air hit from Grow knocks him out of it. Just needs one more poke. This is the same situation in the last round. Oh, goes for the headbutt, and the migraine again prevents him from closing it out. One chance here from Hold My Beer, and the GI whiff costs him round 2.
So Baron looking like he wants this game right now, wants to stay in this tournament.
So still really good position for Hold My Beer though. He is still up 2 games. Just needs to find a way to survive here against Baron and he'll be fine.
Oh, okay, that head is very big.
Yep. Catches sidestep really well. It's the hair, you know, she's got those 2 flower bun things. Oh, the low catching him with a tip though. I don't think he was expecting it. And the shenanigans flying away from Grow. Hold My Beer showing signs of life here. He doesn't want to expend more energy. He wants to close this set out now. He doesn't cut by the second hit of the 6 DCs. Good block there. He's going to have to worry about the guard gauge though.
And there it goes.
So guard break there from Hold My Beer. Baron's actually going to be happy about it because now that they go into the next round, he's actually going to get meter and he doesn't have to worry about the red guard gauge. Yep. So this is not exactly a bad thing here for Baron, but he does have to do or die here. A loss would mean he's out of the tournament, and Hold My Beer would go up against 5-7-5 in the grand finals. Early the 6-6 BC goes into Jolly stance. And now a lot of pressure here from Hold My Beer, 3 in a row.
We just went in a small circle doing the same thing.
And now he's in Soul Charge. He's teasing the teleport and he successfully gets the low off of it. But no, Baron's now in Soul Charge. He's also in Gloomy. There's a lot of damage potential here. Goes for the throw. We're finally gonna get it. Oh!
Where'd it go?
And gets the launcher again. Once again, huge damage here into the Gloomy. Oh, the huge whips there. The headbutt though. The migraine prevents the follow-up. Migraine again prevents the follow-up. But Baron somehow closes it out despite all the odds against him. Baron finally on the board, 2-1.
Yeah, that was literally just the game saying, no, you don't need this round, you don't need this round. And he had to fight for it. He had to fight the game and the opponent with that one.
Yep. The game was against him. They were like, you know, we can't support DLC characters winning later. People think our game is paid to win. So, you know, we do not want you to win, but Baron went against all odds. 3 bad RNGs in a row. He still closed it out. And now the momentum has to be on his side. Hold My Beer has to be thinking like, what will it take to take this guy out? Oh, the bit whiff there, but Baron didn't really catch it on time. Never mind. Terrain is still in Baron's advantage here. No block punish there. The migraine once again preventing any form of follow-up. Oh, it's going to be a whiff. Unfortunately, because of the wake-up that was standing B became a 2B.
Oh, no.
And Hold My Beer.
Battle 2. Fight.
Okay, the headbutt. Changing back.
Is he going to go for the horizontal lethal hit again? Or is he going to tease? But no, home idea runs forward, closes the distance. No more shenanigans for Tira allowed. Good while standing knockdown there.
Oh, great block. Yeah.
So far, Baron's having a hard time like knocking home idea down with lows, I've noticed. Very good job defensively. The second hit, that we actually saw that yesterday as well.
Yeah,
second hit of the BB,
it's a
the
big
6B
hoo-hoo.
series has a lot of backward hitbox.
I think I've been hit by that before, so it makes sense. Fine, we'll take it. We take those here.
Scarlet Flame.
Once again, Hold My Beer noticing the bar is flashing yellow and trying for those Scarlet Flames, trying to break Baron's guard here. And are we going to see another one of those jump sequences? No, we don't. A raw knockdown there for Hold My Beer. Fails to do the Avenger A combo though.
He was so ready for it too.
And now Baron is going to take advantage of it. No, the game says no. Migraine for you. Okay, again, another knockdown here. Once again, another knockdown. Baron playing really safely, really clean here. Gets the gloomy.
Scarlet Flame.
He wants the second game. He wants to go all the way to all the distance.
Oh,
And the whiff, GI.
patience is a virtue. And key to winning, apparently.
Once again, Baron on the game point here. Wants to take this to the final game. Oh my. Catches him with the guard crush low. You
Oh,
can't
no.
GI off of it, so that's a lot of good pressure from Oh My Beer. Sitting on a perfect here. Oh, jumps over the low. And Baron jumps over his own low, but unfortunately that's a string that he gets caught by. So Baron somehow wants to protect his guard gauge in this situation. But while Standing K is going to close him out. And now Oh My Beer is on match point. Baron, are you able to close this out?
Oh, run up, grab.
The low here, along like starting the lead goes to Baron at the start of this round. Gonna pop the soul charge, you don't need the meter anymore anyway. As much pressure as possible. Huge whip there, but no punish. Which was wise from Baron because Home Idea didn't press for the second hit of the string.
Oh, that's a lot of damage.
The launcher though, a lot of damage here from Baron. One more soul charge, his guard gauge cannot take much more though. And the teleport kick from Hold My Beer is gonna close it out.
The
Hold My
dive
Beer advances to Grand Finals.
Fought so bravely.
Oh, man. So it looks like Singapore is going to have another chance to take down Taiwan.
Oh, Indonesia.
And then
Hold My Beer.
dude,
Hold My Beer.
Yeah, sorry. Flip the places around. My bad. Indonesia. Ooh.
Indonesia against Taiwan at Penang Esports Festival. Who would have thunk it?
Oh my goodness. But that was a tough match to watch. Like, none of the stuff just didn't work out with Baron right there with Tira. Too many migraines.
That was a lot of migraines. That
Yeah.
was a lot of RNG there.
Someone should have given her Panadol.
Some
looked pretty
aspirin.
bad. Yeah. Just something
Should
to
have
help
gone
her
for
out.
that VGD tag, lose a game, then like pop some pills.
Yeah, just at the back,
Calm yourself down. But yeah, we're ready for our grand finals here at Penang Esports Festival. Of course, I want to remind everyone what's at stake here. Winner receives a ticket to Singapore for Southeast Asia Majors. And Southeast Asia Major is the last qualifying spot for the Soulcalibur World Invitational in November, as well as the finale for the Soulcalibur Asia League. So you're talking about the title of C Major Champion. You're talking about the title of Soulcalibur Asia League Champion. You're talking about the title of one of the 8 invited players to Soulcalibur World Invitational. This is the biggest thing that has ever happened to Soulcalibur, ever. And both of these players are playing for the right to stamp their name into this path that's ahead of them.
Well, and all that, it's definitely on their shoulders. Maybe they don't look like they're wearing it, but like, it can weigh down a guy. But there's a lot on this line.
And if it's affecting them, you can see Hold My Beer, he is...
Stone face.
yes, he is stone-faced, he's calm, he's hiding it really well if he's that nervous.
Again, look, okay, the power, what gave him that win. Look at his lanyard.
The power game that win, yeah, look at that lanyard. He's got the tech. He's got the real tech right there. Of course, if that's available, if you guys are tuning in and you're in Penang somewhere, you want to get one of those, come head down to the Penang Esports Festival. I believe the guy who made those is still around. We can hook you up with one of those. And if not, you can catch them at C Major as well.
Definitely.
So of course, C Major
second
happening October 12th and 13th. I spoke to both of these players earlier, and for 575, he actually has already made his plans to go to C Major. So
Oh,
this is
excellent.
not the last you'll see of him, regardless of what happens today. But you do want to have that momentum going into it. You do want to say, I won the last major going into that tournament in a month's time in Singapore.
Oh yeah, you do.
And at the same time, this is if Hold My Beer resets this bracket and takes the grand finals, it would also be the first time an Indonesian has taken a grand finals, has taken a tournament for Soulcalibur in all the history of Soulcalibur 6 in a major.
And that's got to mean something for Indonesia. So I'm sure we got some of those guys in chat right now cheering on it.
Yep. So if you're in chat, cheer for your boy. On Toys, I'm calling you out specifically. I'm gonna randomly check Twitch chat, and I want to make sure that you better make sure that you're cheering for your boy. You don't disappoint me.
And I would believe him if I were you, because he looks through that chat and he looks through everything. He sees.
Yeah, I see everything as well.
He knows.
As well. But anyway, and shout outs to the fact there's no as well players at all.
Oh yeah, that's a blessing as well. I mean, to be fair, we had so many big swords might have scared away the Aswell player.
Yep.
I took out the last Aswell player before making it to top 16. Now that I think about it.
So you are the defender of the power of unreasonable.
It took a ninja.
It took a ninja.
But yes.
But yeah, players are taking their last breeders. We are taking our last breeders. We are off to grand finals here at the Penang Esports Festival.
All right.
Nightmare versus Grow.
Might be here for a while. 575 in the last match was pretty dominant against this. So, but he's sitting on winner's side.
Yeah, he's sitting on winner's side, so don't forget, Hold My Beer actually has to win 2 sets of first to 3 here against 575. 575 gonna start off with a bubble into Night Terror Charge, gonna have that on deck. We've actually seen rounds where 575 just doesn't expand the Night Terror Charge and just uses it as a threat throughout the entire round, maintain pressure. Yeah, and you can see that's kind of happening here. And Grows at the life where if he whips something and 575 goes for that 6B, it's actually going to kill him, but no, 575 expands the meter.
Whoa, and the jump over that low.
Very close here, round 1. Hold My Beer, what's it going to be? Catches him stepping with the last hit of the BBB. That is some string that you do not see very often.
Oh, okay. Are we seeing more choreographed fights?
But very interesting that Hold My Beer seems to have that like down pat. He seems to know that that low kick will go under the 9K each and every time. And he's done it quite a few times as well. So you can kind of see like fruits of his anti-nightmare tech coming into play here. For Hold My Beer. Gonna get the throw into the next up. What's it gonna be? Oh, 575 just interrupts it.
Terror charge. Living on a prayer though. And
closes it out in the end.
got shot.
Oh,
okay. That looked like it almost whiffed.
Big GI here. Manages to get the launcher after it. Once again goes for that break attack low. I really like the fact that he's still going for that low even though you're called out earlier.
Yep.
But show your opponent that you're not afraid of using it. Because it's such a good tool against Nightmare as well.
Yeah, keep it on the table right there.
Got some false guard. Look at the amount of damage that did to the guard meter. Immediately into yellow. Oh, huge whiff there on the teleport. Very well called out by 575. Gonna get another Night Terror charge off of that. And now it is all 575 in this round. But no signs of life. The 1KA hits. But wins the launcher and gets guard crushed immediately after that.
Yeah, 575 makes like Nightmare look like a light character just dancing around a grove of all characters.
The movement has been so clean all this way. He steps at the moment like you do not expect it. And punishes perfectly each and every time. Gonna apply a bit more guard meter pressure. Oh, the whiff though, and unfortunately Hold My Beer not able to get much off of it. Soul Charge expands but still has a Night Terror Charge. Gonna use it for Heaven's Drill. Once again, gonna get another Night Terror Charge here. The 9K once more proving to be very, very useful.
Yeah, you almost forget that's a string because you only see the lows.
You usually only see the low, so Hold My Beer very wisely pulling that out here and securing himself around. They're fighting for momentum here. You want to be the one who takes the first game here in this first of 3 series at Grand Finals. Oh, another huge punish into the throwback. He's going to be able to convert it successfully. Oh, with that because home idea was in the air, just needs a little bit more. Oh, the low kick just missed though.
And Home Beer is going to get the first game. And that's the momentum he needs if he wants to be able to reset the bracket.
Yeah, you definitely want to close out you want to reset the bracket of a 3-0 if you can.
Yeah.
You want to give your opponent as little time as possible to download you. Because like, especially since 575 actually beat Home Idea earlier in the winner's bracket, right? So you have to be concerned that like, the more time you give 575, the more he's able to compose himself and repeat what he did earlier. And if I remember correctly, he actually beat Home Idea 3-0 earlier. So this is already evidence of adjustments made by Home Idea, but he wants to do this as quickly as possible and reduce the chance of 575 turning it around once again.
Yeah, and 575 was really smart, being able to take some time to change the stage and take a breather and think really hard.
And now he's got a better stage as well. We all know how Nightmare likes his ring outs compared to the enclosed forest stage we had earlier. So good knockdown, gonna block the Avenger Ace successfully with the huge punish. Oh, just whiffs. Attempt to swipe right there. Giving home Anita a bit more. Oh, this is gonna lead to a ring out.
Yeah, swipe right on that ring out. Don't need that for yourself.
Good call out there from Home Idea to start the round. But no, 575 finds a launcher of his own. Now gets Night Terror charge. Successfully breaks the throw. Yeah, both players just going in right now. Very nice tech crouch under the AA there.
Just dancing around that blade.
Really nice 575 found an opportunity where Home Idea was trying to cut step with the AA and just tech crouch under it for huge damage. Really nicely called out there from 575. And it looks like there's a potential for no round here. No, the Soul Charge is going to pop him off of this guard pressure that 575 is trying to play. But no, 575 not phased at all. Still continuing to push his own game here. Gets the whip punish into the lethal hit and converts it into a no-round round.
Okay, any downloading that was happening, he's clearly on 5G.
So this was, clearly on 5G. Clearly on that time broadband internet available here in Malaysia. Fastest internet in Malaysia.
He took everything that went wrong in the last round and channeled it efficiently right there.
And like I said about momentum, right? Like Home Idea managed to pick up some momentum and 575 just stole it away from him.
Yep.
So now the mental advantage is definitely onto 575's hand. You saw that Home Idea immediately picked up his phone, looked at his notes, got advice from his friends, shout outs to the people in Indonesia. I'm gonna see if he's actually gonna like start doing a seesaw game here with 575 because that's probably the best bet of him getting out of this with a reset. Starting off with a throw, that's usually a good thing for momentum here in Soulcalibur. But no, the horizontals actually push him towards the ring edge, and just like that, a single swipe left.
Yeah,
575 says, I want this, and gets the ring out. It was a perfect match for 575.
Oh,
okay, good throw break there. Nice blocks, just goes for a low block, trying to get the knockdown that he was probably fishing for earlier. Another attack jump, a lot of small little blocks here from Home Idea. I know 575 gets a throw of his own. What's his mix-up? Gets the second throw.
no, I'm sorry. We just witnessed Street Fighter 5 shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. What?
Yep, that was something that's very reminiscent of the old style of Nightmare play. Nice to see 575 calling it back out, but is it enough though? No, hold my beer. And just to come back from that series.
Yeah, finally getting some ground. Coming from that last game especially.
Yep, so when he went from like 4 rounds down to finally getting his first round. Oh, big whiff there. Unfortunately, a bit too slow to get a lethal hit punish. I really like that from there. You saw that Hold My Bear went for a tech crouch launcher, thinking that there was going to be another swipe right from 575. But once again, 575, one step ahead. Stopped using that pattern. And like because of that, managed to get a whip punish and secure the round. Oh, unable to follow up with that. Nice, unable to punish the low. Oh, he's gonna punish that perfectly. Very nicely on the Home Idea. But no, almost got the ring out from that. And again, he's playing the throw game really aggressively once more.
Yeah, making sure Hold My Beer is well done, flipping him over both sides.
But no, he's gonna get the conversion, push him further towards the wall, get more guard gauge damage. But no, Hold My Beer starts to interrupt. Gets the horizontal. Not enough damage to kill. One more poke needed. Popping his soul charge. Get off of me. I need one more combo to kill, says the 5,500. Doesn't get it. And Hold My Beer bringing this to the final round here. Totally even between both players. Slight advantage on Nita for 5,750. They start feeling each other out a little bit more once again.
Again, that small little micro step right there.
Oh, didn't convert into the wall step. Not sure what that was going on there, but doesn't seem like he needs to need it. He's working on a perfect. Good block there. Oh, the whiff though. No punish there from 575. A pixel of life. Oh my beer. Can you actually do it? Jumping over each other, but no. 575 pokes him out for the kill.
Good morning, people. Oh, okay.
That was, yeah, that was. Woo.
That's fine. That's fine. This is good Soulcalibur. Good.
Tried to take us for a ride.
Yeah, just you saw. Okay.
But again, look at their faces. Like 575 is a little bit animated, but Hold My Beer checking his phone, reading up his notes. He knows. He's planned for this. He's prepared for this. He knows who was coming for this tournament. He knows who he had to prep against. He knew he had to prep against 575. He has done his homework. He just needs to clutch it out and like apply it. And we might actually still see our reset. We might actually still see our Indonesian champion.
It's definitely within reach. Oh,
starts
wow.
off with the tech crouch under the horizontal. Oh, Hold My Beer unable to realize that the launcher hit Nightmare in the air. But nonetheless, didn't lose much life for that mistake. Oh, cancels the Avenger stance just to get a throw from the side. That's quite a bit more damage than the usual throws. But no, the whiff is going to get converted here by 575. Going to get another 9 terror charge. Oh, big whip there. Going to allow him to get the combo once again into the 9 terror charge. Once more. This is going to be clockwork here from 575. If he manages to get another throw, he's really trying to go for it. The clash and the swipe right allowed Hold My Beer to survive the ring out attempt. Both of them going for the jump kicks.
They're trying to get in each other's heads so much right there. He knew the low was going to happen. He knew it.
Oh, this time he calls out the 9K though. Oh no, 9 terror charge bubble is actually going to hit Hold My Beer. As the launcher into the follow-up, what's he going to get for this? Goes for Scarlet Flame again. And here, 575 trying to go for same with punish, but it was a bit too slow. Still gets his 9 terror charge though. Okay, alright, gonna get a knockdown from Grow. Both players backing off a bit. 575 wants to close this out. He wants a bit more patience. But no, he's gonna get CE punished here. Not gonna be enough to kill, but it's gonna be really, really close. Once he tries to mix up here, goes for the 2-2B. He wants to call out the same jump kick that 575 has been using so much to avoid the low. Perfectly called out by Hold My Beer, but now he has no meter. 575 is going to pop the soul charge immediately to take advantage of that. Good launch into the follow-up, gets more damage because he's in soul charge. Goes for guard pressure game. He is firing on all cylinders here. I know the audio has been survived, but Nightmare still has 9 terror charge. Still has that advantage even though he's no longer in soul charge, and now he's going to convert it with the whip punish into the same combo. Point 575 here. Really wants to hit out for the Penang food, doesn't want to be here anymore. Popping the soul charge. He wants to go full power here. Hold My Beer, what are you going to do? Oh, he whiffs, but the punish is whiffed as well from 575. And now Hold My Beer gets a huge combo. It's going to be converted, gets the throw. I got 2,000 meters. Is he actually going to use it or save it for the last round? Gets a toe kick out of the air. But no big damage here from 575 yet. He still does have 9 terror charge, so he can convert a lot of damage. Very close to death here from Hold My Beer. Just needs one more hit. Gets the low block knockdown into the reversal edge. Is he going to enter the system with a stone? He chooses to block. He lets Nightmare break his guard. What kind of damage can he do off of it? Can he really convert this into a kill? 575. No! Another block successfully from 575. Another soul charge. The pressure is insane right now. Hold My Beer. He just needs one more. The jump. The tech catcher low. He gets the GI. He gets the launch. He brings it to the final round. Hold My Beer.
Let's go.
Good whip. Good time to catch the whip punish there from Hold My Beer. I really hate the fact that both of these players have got 3-syllable names right now. Oh my goodness. A plus B gets the launcher. He's a lot of huge life advantage again for 575 like the previous round, but we all saw what Hold My Beer said to that. Popping the soul charge, maintaining the pressure. Both players on soul charge right now. Gets the knockdown. Goes to the left. He's going to get up by Heaven's Drill. He gets caught by Heaven's Drill. And 575 is your Penang Esports Festival champion. And he will be going to Southeast Asia Majors.
Of course, the most iconic move from Nightmare has to be.
It has to go from the Heaven's Drill. It has to be the Heaven's Drill.
Oh.
It was like that, 575.
But Hold My Beer putting up a hell of a great fight.
A hell of a great fight. We all
goodness.
did not know how he was going to do it because of the end of that the third game just now, like how he clutched it out. And we were like, you know, this guy is definitely feeling something right now, and that feeling has to be good. And he actually almost closed it out.
Yeah.
He almost closed it out.
So Indonesia, you should be very proud of your boy here.
You're proud. Second place here at Penang Esports Festival. No slouch at all. Incredibly done there.
I'm just about almost out of energy.
And what a way to finish! Like that was a really good way to finish.
Down to the last round of that game, both possibly it could have just turned at any moment, at any given moment. They had the meter, had the resources. If one right call, and 575 had it. Yeah.
All right. Definitely closed indeed. So that was the 5th battle stage of the Soulcalibur Asia League, which means Soulcalibur Asia League is pretty much done. We've only got one more stop left. It's the finale in Singapore, October 12th and 13th, Southeast Asia Major. When the winner of that, of course, is not only going to walk home with the huge prize pool that we have for Soulcalibur Asia League, but he's also going to be sent to the US, Las Vegas, for the Soulcalibur World Invitational. So that's all happening for Soulcalibur. Do keep track of us. Make sure you follow us on Twitter. Follow twitch.tv/versusasia. Subscribe to support the prize pool at C Major. And yeah, that's it for Soulcalibur here at Penang Battle Stage. But Penang Esports Festival is not over.
Yes, there's more games.
Speaking of World Invitationals, the Dragon Ball FighterZ World Tour is up next. This is a Tenkaichi event as well. And a lot of people saw the Japanese players coming down for Dragon Ball. They were like, Japan's going to sweep it. But in the top 8, we do still have a Singaporean in the form of RSG Seo, as well as a Filipino player in the form of Census. I hope I got that right.
Yes.
So you guys do want to check that out, twitch.tv/DragonBallFighterZ. Yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed what we just had here. I enjoyed this. Dr. Fierce.
Don't want to hurt your hand.
I instinctively. But yeah, we'll see you guys soon at C Major. Do not go away. Stay tuned. Change to the channel. And check out some Dragon Ball Fighters. That's been Shano and Dr. Fierce from Penang. Good night.
See ya.